Hello, people. Welcome to the watch along for this mammoth of a quarterfinal matchup in the Africa Cup of Nations. It is Egypt taking on Morocco. What a matchup we should have in about 15 minutes' time. So, if you guys give your score predictions in the chat, I will tell you guys my prediction soon of this matchup. We have two high quality teams. We have two good managers in Halil Hostage of Morocco taking on Carlos Queiroz of Egypt. So this match has everything we want. We have good teams, we have good managers. Let's just hope the play on the pitch also has that as well. Undecided, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in, and Sebastian as well. But first off, guys, we're going to look at the lineups for both teams. An interesting addition for Morocco heading into this game, but we're going to discuss about that. Remember to hit the like button on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Let's get up to 10 likes on the stream. That would be fantastic. But let's look at the two teams for today's matchup. So in goal for Egypt, obviously no El Shanawi, so it's going to be Gabaski, the hero in the penalty shootout last time around. He will start in goal. Left back is Ahmad Fatou. The two center backs, no changes there. Ahmed Hegazi and obviously Mohamed Abdelmonem. And the right back for Egypt is Omar Kamal. I thought Omar Kamal had a very, very good game against the Ivory Coast, just bombing forward all the time that he could. And he ran the whole match. So you got to give it to this Omar Kamal. And he's a very good right back. The three in the midfield, Amir Al-Sulaya, Mohamed Al-Neni, and Ayman Ashraf. And the three forwards, anything changed there. It is Omar Mahmoud, Mustafa Mohamed, and Mohamed Salah. So almost a full squad for Egypt, barring the goalkeeper, of course, El Shanawi. So I'm pretty sure he still has the injury that he picked up against Ivory Coast. And Gabatsky just has to come up clutch again like he did against the Ivory Coast. And then we look at the Moroccan squad, a very good squad, as we know. It is Bodo in goal, the Sevilla goalkeeper. Adam Messina of Watford is the right back. The two center backs, Naifed Aguerd and Roman Saiz of, of Wolves. Then we have Ashraf Hakimi. It says here left back, but I'm not too sure if he's going to be playing left back today, but we'll see what happens. Then we have Sofian Amrabat, the midfielder from Fiorentina, being linked to, obviously, Tottenham during this transfer window. We have Ayman Barkok. We have Selim Al-Mala. And then the left mid is Munir El Haddadi. I have not seen Munir play a lot in this tournament. I got to be honest with you guys. So interesting addition from Halil Hostage to bring in Munir El Haddadi. And the two forwards, of course, are Sofian Boufal and Yusuf and Naziri. So strong squad for both teams. Surprising selection of Munir because he hasn't played a lot. And, Sofian Boufal and Naziri have been fantastic throughout this whole tournament. So it's going to be very interesting. And obviously, Hakimi has just been, if you give Hakimi a free kick, let's see if it goes in once again for him because he has been fantastic this whole tournament. But here we go. Morocco will win, I think, says Jomati. Or thank you for tuning in. Uncle Mike, hello, how are you doing? Phil Jones says, you guys finally get your guy Diaz. Yes, Liverpool have finally signed Luis Diaz. Bienvenidos. Morocco will win, in my opinion, says Eric. Guys, give your score predictions in the chat. What's up, Elias? How are you doing? And Undecided saying, by the way, Michael Diaz. Indeed. NA says, weird that Munir starts. He's not been impressive when he came in. Yeah, that's what I was saying, NA. I'm very, very surprised that Munir El Haddadi is starting this game. But we know he's a talented player. But he hasn't really been performing throughout this whole African Cup of Nations. So it's going to be interesting. Give your score predictions in the chat as I will quickly look at the benches for both teams. For Egypt, they have Mohamed Sobi, Mohamed Gad, Mohamed Allah, Abdallah El Said, Eman Shao, Ashur, Trezeguet, Zizou. You know what? Maybe they should have given Zizou the start because I've been very impressed with Zizou throughout this whole tournament. They have Marwan Mohamed Dawood, Mohamed Lashin, Ramadan Sobi, and Marwan Habdi, and Mohamed Sherif. So players missing out, obviously, Mohamed El Shanawi, Akram Tawik, and Hamdi Fati. I think Hamdi Fati is out of this game. Yes, he is. For Morocco, on the bench, obviously, Vahid Halil Hossage's side, Ahmed Rede Tagnawuti, Sofian Alakouch, Sami Mimim. This is a hard name to pronounce. If somebody could explain to me how to pronounce this last name, May? Is that how you pronounce it? May? I'm going to go with that. Mohamed Sibi, Sofian Shakla, Imran Lusa, Sofian Rahimi, Azedin Unai, Ilyas Char. I would have liked to see more of Ilyas Char because he's been really, really fantastic for QPR this season, but hasn't performed that well during this African Cup of Nations. But he's a very talented player, is Ilyas Char. Then continuing is Zakaria Abukal, Ryan Mim, and Tariq Tissoudali. Tisudali. There we go. So that is the full squads for both teams. Give your score predictions if you haven't already for this mammoth of a game. So Egypt wins 1-0 or penalties, says Sebastian. Eric says Morocco 2, Egypt 2 full time, and it will end 3-2 Morocco in extra time. That would be some game if we got that. Patrick is saying 1-0 for Egypt. Elias is saying, I'm good, bro. How about you? I'm going for pens for Morocco, okay? And Morocco to win on penalties. Undecided is saying Egypt 2, Hakimi 1, free kick, Salah pen, and Trezeguet tapping. Well, let's hope Trezeguet scores, man, because he had a lot of chances the last game. Fuad Hajazi, thank you for tuning in. He says, I'm Moroccan, and I think Egypt will win. You got to back your squad. You got to back your national team. You've gone this far. You cannot say you're not going to win this game. But I understand Egypt are, we know, a very, very dangerous side with Carlos Queiroz as manager, who sets them up defensively organized, but they can attack very well, like they showed against Ivory Coast, where they should have scored at least, I would say, 2 or 3 goals. I mean, Trezeguet at least, man. The guy had so many chances. So Pierre, thank you for tuning in. He says, Mie. Okay, so Ryan Mie. We'll go with that. Thank you for clarifying to me. Sam E, thank you for tuning in. He says, damn, this is close. And Jomati is saying Morocco to win 1-0, and Salah will score against Morocco. So let's look at the path both teams have taken to this matchup of this mammoth quarterfinal. So let's look at Egypt's road. You know, the 1-0 loss against Nigeria was a terrible performance from Egypt's. Nothing going forward, way too defensive. Guinea-Bissau, maybe we could say they were a little bit lucky in that game because Guinea-Bissau scored a goal, VAR ruled it off, and it was a pretty harsh decision, if you ask me. They beat Sudan, still not convincing. And then, you know what? I was very impressed with them against Ivory Coast. I must say that right now. I thought Egypt played a fantastic game, tactically spot on from Carlos Queiroz. And it was pretty even, but I think at the end of the day, Egypt deserved to win that matchup. And then for Morocco, their path to this quarterfinal, they beat Ghana 1-0, convincing performance. They didn't play the greatest going forward, but they were convincing throughout the game. Against Comoros, they won 2-0. They should have won 5-0, but the Comoros goalkeeper had an insane game. They came back against Gabon twice. They were 1-0 down, 2-1 down, and then Hakimi with his fantastic free kick equalized the game, and they topped Group C, and then they beat Malawi 2-1, thanks to, again, a Hakimi free kick. So let's see if Hakimi gets another free kick. Let's look at some head-to-head records between these sides in the last couple of years. Obviously, the Afcon qualification 3-1, Morocco won, friendly 1-1, and the last time these two teams met, and I think this was the quarterfinals of the Afcon in 2017, Egypt won 1-0. So will history repeat itself today in this huge quarterfinal matchup, and the winner will obviously face Cameroon in the semifinals. So whoever wins has got a tough path to the road to the final. Beaton, thank you for tuning in. He says Liverpool getting the guy we wanted a couple of years ago, should have opened our wallet. Oh well. Sometimes you just don't open the wallet and you cost for it, and Luis Diaz is now a Liverpool player. Bienvenidos. Winner plays Cameroon. Yes, we know. And how would both teams fare against Cameroon? I think they would fare well because, well, I was impressed more with Cameroon yesterday. You know, throughout this whole tournament, I've been a little bit cautious about them because they haven't been defensively solid. But yesterday, they completely dominated the game against Gambia and solidly defensively. I didn't think they really they didn't allow Gambia nothing. But also Gambia didn't even try and attack throughout the game. But I think both teams would fare well against Cameroon. I think it would be both entertaining matchups. I say 1-1 penalties. Phil Jones is saying 2-1 Morocco. I think Senegal will miss this year because I think Egypt is a bit better at the moment, says Eric. Wow, big statement there. Pedro Gonzalez or Diaz, who's better? Oh, I mean, not a lot of people talking about Pedro Gonzalez because he is a fantastic player as well. But I would still take Luis Diaz. But Pedro, he is a good player. I think a lot of teams should be going after him as well. Sebastian, that makes sense. Cameroon versus Egypt / Morocco, Burkina Faso versus Senegal, or Equatorial Guinea. Ilya saying, talking about Gabon, Alba is looking like to be going to Barca. I know. I don't understand it whatsoever. I was thinking 3-2 as well, says Joel. Nice to see you, Uncle Mike. Last 2 times Morocco met a side led by Queiroz, they lost to Iran in the World Cup and against South Africa in 2002 or something. Okay, well, we know Carlos Queiroz has been around the block for a very, very long time as an international manager. Obviously, led South Africa to the World Cup in 2002, but then he decided to leave before the World Cup even started. Led Iran to, obviously, 2014, 2018 World Cup, and now he's going to try and do the same thing with Egypt this year. I just, sometimes I criticize him because his style of play is just not exciting whatsoever. It's just not. And I think a lot of people can agree, but I got to give him his credit. He did very well against Ivory Coast. He's got to do the same thing today. And obviously the big players for both teams, Hakimi and Salah, have to step up in this big matchup that we are going to see in a couple minutes starting soon. Alejandro, thank you for tuning in. He says, let's go Egypt, says Alejandro. Very, very, very nice of him to say that. Remember, guys, to give your score predictions if you haven't done so already. Hit the like button on the stream as we try and get to 20 likes on the stream before the game starts. That would be fantastic. And obviously, if you are new around here, subscribe to the channel for daily Afcon content. We can discuss about, obviously, some transfers during this stream. We can talk about the games that happened yesterday and the game happening later tonight, or World Cup qualifiers that are currently going on. The match will be played in Yaoundé. The pitch actually looks very, very good. This is the stadium where Morocco, I think, has played all of their games at, to be honest. I think this is the stadium they have played all of their games at. So should be interesting to see what happens in this matchup. So hopefully you guys are all having a beautiful Sunday on a frigid day here in Finland. It is cold as hell, but we move on because it is cold. And Patrick is saying, come on, Egypt. Come on, Egypt. As the national anthems for both teams are being played. I'm just trying to, there we go. Now I got a good, comfortable position for this game. Excuse me, guys. Let me just... Burkina Faso is going to surprise everyone and win the Afcon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Eric. I wouldn't be surprised. They are a very, very dangerous team. And I said, okay, I thought Tunisia were going to win the game. And I thought they were going to win 1-0. Burkina Faso won 1-0. So I'm disappointed in Tunisia. I thought they could have performed better. And really, it's just not a good performance from Tunisia. But you got to give credit to Burkina Faso, man. They are always a dangerous side when it comes to knockout stages of the Afcon. And they're looking to win their first ever Afcon, being finalist in 2013 against Nigeria. So best of luck to Burkina Faso. And if they play Senegal, it's not going to be an easy game for Senegal whatsoever. Sebastian says, many streams today. Yes, we're going to have the USA versus Canada watch along later, guys. So hopefully you guys all tune in for that. And Matata says, Michael, you're aware of the Greenwood thing? Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it, but all I just have to say is he's done. That's all I have to say. I don't want to go on and on about it because it's a horrific incident. There's no need to dwell on it more and more. The guy, we heard him. We got the facts. We don't need any evidence. The evidence is right there on Greenwood. He's done. I'm sorry. If any football club takes him, you should be ashamed of yourselves after what he just did to that poor lady. I'm glad the lady spoke up and said something and not shy away, because I feel like a lot of these incidents happen, but people are scared to say something. So it's nice that the lady came out. And Greenwood, I'm sorry, bro, you're done. And you just disgusting action from Greenwood. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about the action. I don't want to talk about it anymore, guys. But thank you, Matata, for bringing it up at least. And Undecided is on Twitch, and he's everywhere. Andre says, go Vaha Halihocic, of course. And Rohan, hello from Copenhagen. Hello, how are you guys doing? We are international here on the Michael Talks Football channel from everywhere around the world. So soon the game will begin. The two captains, Salah and Roman Saiz of Liverpool and obviously Wolverhampton Wanderers, are doing the coin toss, seeing where they want to kick off from, and all the yada yada stuff of pre-match rituals. Should be an interesting game. North African derby. Who doesn't love it? We have two good international managers. Vahid Halilhodžić has led, obviously, Algeria to the 2014 round of 16 in the World Cup. So he's a good manager as well. People can criticize him for leaving Zayed and Mazwari back in, at their clubs, but it's proven to pan out for him. And the squad have been playing really, really well, but they're going to face a tough opposition today in Egypt. And Carlos Quiros, of course, Sebastian obviously saying from Stockholm, Sverige. Michael, this game can be 0-0 even if played for 2 days. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. In a place called Husby, where I live. Okay. And Patrick says, let's go Egypt. And Undecided, I'll leave this one up. I'll quickly talk about it. Just wait, because I'm going to get the timer ready, because the game is about to begin. If you haven't done so already, give your score predictions in the chat for this big game. Salam Boufal. Oh, man, I can't wait to see Sofiane Boufal, man. He has been really, really good in this tournament as well. It's important, for especially Egypt, that Omar Marmoush on the left wing has to, come down and defend against Hakimi, because we know Hakimi is going to get forward. So it's vital that the wingers for Egypt work hard today as well. And interesting to see how Munir does for Morocco, because, he's been underperforming recently for Morocco, and the game has started. So it's a big game for both teams. Good luck to Morocco and Egypt, who will play against Cameroon in the semifinals. Time will tell in the next 90 minutes. Okay, so Undecided says, do you rate Marcus Rashford? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I do, but he needs to be more consistent. I don't think he's ever gonna win a Ballon d'Or or anything like that. He has talent, but he's just inconsistent with his play. If he was a consistent player, I think Marcus Rashford could be like a top 10 player in the Premier League, but something's going on with him. I think that's offside. Yeah, it's offside on Buffal right there. But I do rate Marcus Rashford. He's just going through a bad spell like we all do as a professional footballer. I'm not a professional footballer, but that's what I'm just saying. Eric says, why is this game one hour earlier today than the other evening matches? That's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's going to start at 6. Get prepared for that. Nope. Sebastian told me yesterday it starts at 5. I was like, all right, well, that's good. At least it's an hour early. I don't know if it's just for TV rights or what it's for, but interesting to see why that's the case. And Magdeb Mohammed, thank you for tuning in. He says, go Egypt. 2-1, he says, for the Pharaohs. Let's see what will happen in the next 90 minutes as minute has been played already. And Hakimi is right back. Yes, I saw that as well. Shout out to Finland. Go to Nation. Yes, at 3 p.m. Michael, U.S. Dream choice yesterday was the right one. Burkina Faso, Tunisia was the game for the watch along. Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. It was a pretty good game, actually, the Burkina Faso, Tunisia. Oh, as here comes Mustafa Mohammed. Good work from him. Salah's going down the left. All right, and that's a foul. Yes, it indeed is a foul. Is it going to be a yellow card? No, it's not, but that was good work from Mustafa Mohammed receiving the ball. But yeah, Burkina Faso, Tunisia would have been a good watch along, but, it was right after the Gambia, Cameroon. I got to save my voice. That's why I'm not doing the Senegal, Equatorial Guinea. I'm going to wait a couple more hours, and then it's USA, Canada stream later tonight. And yeah, exactly. Elias was wrong. Right. Okay, and Alejandro says, are you nervous for USA? Well, I'll tell you, I am very nervous. Alejandro, can you tell me what's the weather in for the match? Is this supposed to be freezing cold? I think it's supposed to be freezing cold and like horrible winds, if I'm not mistaken. So just confirm with me that, because oh boy, that watch along tonight for Canada USA, guys. Remember to tune in for that as well. It should be a very, very interesting matchup between two teams at the top of World Cup qualifiers in CONCACAF. Big game for USA later, yes indeed. And CXPY, does anyone know where I can watch the match? You can watch it on hisgoal.com. Actually, I'll link it right here. Just give me a second. As you guessed it, Hakimi is bombing forward. Here's Hakimi. Still Hakimi. Oh my God, he's going through past. Oh, is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? And I think it is. Oh, that might be a penalty, I think that's a penalty. Guys. We're going to have to see it again. But that was a reckless challenge. Really reckless challenge from Ahmad Ashraf. Not a good angle there. Let's see here. I think that's a penalty. Even though Hakimi's going down, he took his legs out. I think this is a penalty. Ahmad Ashraf is saying that it's a dive. I'm not too sure. I think this is going to be a penalty, I think that's going to be a penalty. But let me quickly link show you guys where you can watch it from. Should be here. Yes, it is. There we go. You can try it there. Here we go. You can try it there on that website. So Elias is saying, I saw it is -10. Oh my God, it's -10 in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. All right, guys. It's a penalty for Morocco, I think. Guys, what do you think? Is that a penalty? I think this is a penalty. I think Egypt will win 1-0 technique. And Rohan says that should be a penalty. Not too sure if it has. I think it has viruses, to be honest, Eric. Penalty for who? Yeah, he's going to the monitor. I think this is a penalty. Ahmad Ashraf, I don't know why you're going for that sort of challenge. That was not the smartest challenge from him. This is going to be a penalty. Let's be honest. Once he sees that he took him out there, see, at this angle right here. Okay, Hakimi's going down, but I mean, Ahmad Ashraf, what is he doing? What is he doing on this challenge? Oh boy. What do you think, guys? Is it a penalty? I think this is a penalty. he is going down a little bit, but knowing that he's seeing these sort of replays and seeing that, he got contact on him, I think it's going to be a penalty from the referee. Let's see. And yes, it is a penalty. It's a clear plan. I'm sorry. It's 50 in Denver. Nice and warm there. Thank you for tuning in. He says, not a pen baking dive before he tackled. Yeah, but I mean, even if he didn't dive, he would have been taken out, and it's a penalty for Morocco. That was a clear penalty. Silly, just silly. Even if he didn't call the penalty, that was just a reckless challenge, and penalty says Rohan. Yep. 5 minutes in, guys. We already have a goal. we already got some action in this game. Oh, PlayStation was about to blow up almost, but man, it's such a dumb challenge from Ahmad Ashraf. What are you doing there? You don't need to be making that sort of challenge in the box. And then he's complaining and saying he dived. Okay, he dived, but you shouldn't be making that sort of challenge. But Gaboski, Pierre says terrible tackle. I think Pen, yeah. And there's windstorm here in Denmark and also here in Helsinki. Oh, it was a massive blizzard yesterday, and it's still going on today. But Sofiane Boufal can give the early lead to Morocco. Only 6 minutes played, and Sofiane Boufal might give the lead to Morocco in this vital game in the quarterfinal, which would really, I think, hamper Carlos Queiroz' tactics, and I know he would rather sit down, but here is Sofiane Boufal with the penalty, and it is 1-0 Morocco. Oh, what's a penalty from Sofiane Boufal, and it's already 1-0 to Morocco in this big game. It's just not a smart challenge if you're Ahmad Ashraf. Oh my God, what is he doing there? He knows better. He definitely knows better, but Morocco, Hakimi, man, he took on 3 players, got the penalty, and Sofiane Boufal, no goalkeeper saving that. Let's be honest, there no goalkeeper is going to save that penalty. Not even prime Casillas or prime Cech is going to save that. That is in the corner with pace and at a good height as well. And the Moroccan fans go crazy. And it is 1-0 for Morocco. Tanya, thank you for tuning in. He says, hello, Michael. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. And yourself? And this is going to be a great game. Yes, we already got a goal. Nice that we see an early goal in this tournament. We haven't... What's the earliest goal that's been in this tournament so far? I'm trying to think. I can't really think what's been the earliest goal. I'm trying to get my memory started. Nigeria against Guinea-Bissau or Sudan. I think it was Sudan where they scored the early goal when it was Chukwueze. Other than that, I think this is the second earliest goal in this tournament. Rohan says goal. And what's Egypt's track record coming from behind? I'm not 100% sure, Bidon. So if somebody could let me know, that would be awesome to hear, because I'm not too sure what their track record is coming from behind. And El Neni with an absolutely horrible ball. And great penalty, yes, indeed. Hans Verse, thank you for tuning in. Do you know how the World Cup qualifiers work for 2026 in CONCACAF? Because Mexico, USA, Canada are already qualified. So if my memory serves me right, and I'll quickly recheck again about that. Basically, USA, Canada, and Mexico have qualified. I'm thinking that CONCACAF will allow them to still play the games, but then obviously, they don't really matter when it comes to the standings. But CONCACAF will get 6 positions, 6 places in the next World Cup. And obviously, I'm not too sure if it's already determined, if the host get those 3 already, and then, the other CONCACAF teams fight it out for the last 3 spots. I think that's what's going to happen, really. Oh, good ball. Omar Kamal is at a corner for Egypt, and it is a corner for Egypt. So, yeah, I think 3 more teams from CONCACAF will get positions in the World Cup for 2026. Don Sugarman says, I called it Morocco to win. Yes, but now a corner for Egypt. Morocco deserves to be ahead. Well, I don't know, but deserves. It's very early in the game, and that was basically their first attack. Here's Salah with the corner. Bono clears it away. Back to Amran Ashraf. Can Hegazi keep it in? And no, it's throw-in 4. All right. I really think Egypt is going to win this game. All right. Well, they're 1-0 down, so this is going to definitely test their mentality. As the ball's into the box, Mustafa Mohammed tries to get there. It doesn't quite work out. Egypt cannot win a game 1-0 now. Nope. And now Egypt is forced to play a more offensive style. Nice. Yes, I agree. I think it's very nice as well. Undecided. Sleep well, bro. Have a good night of sleep. And have a good school day tomorrow as you live in Singapore. And just, hey, man, if you can you send me some chili crab? That would be nice. That's all I want. I just want some chili crab. And Pierre says, terrible start. Don't know if Queiroz is ready for this. I don't think so either. This is Carlos Queiroz' worst nightmare ever, is a team going early in the lead against him. He hates it. Let's be honest here. He absolutely hates it. because we know how defensive of a guy he is, and he likes to keep it good structure, keep it 0-0, heading deeper into the match, and then get a 1-0 victory or go into extra time like they did against Ivory Coast. So yeah, this is not Carlos Queiroz' DNA to come back into games, but this is a good chance for Egypt to show that they're different with this side, very different. Egypt with Queiroz came from behind twice in the Arab Cup, but not in this tournament so far. Exactly, because they've only won 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, and lost only 1-0. But remember, guys, to hit the like button on the stream, as we have 24 watching, and we only have 18 likes. So if we can get up to 20 likes, that would be fantastic. And obviously, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. As Egypt are kind of finding it difficult to clear letting the ball bounce. You never do that. That is the number one rule in football. You never allow the ball to bounce. But I'm on Ashraf, man. I don't know what you are doing on that challenge. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible from him. Long ball towards Sofiane Boufal. Doesn't quite work out. Morocco still with the ball here. Oh, good play from them. Sofiane Boufal, man. Oh, this guy is a trickster. Oh, my God. Nutmegs. Nutmegs are going. Sofiane Boufal against Hegazi. Good play from him. And Naziri. What a goal this would be from Egypt. Oh, and it's still there. Oh, my God. That was beautiful link-up play from Morocco. Holy cow. That was some link-up play from, I think it was Amala. Yeah, it was Sofiane Boufal, Amala, and I think it was Munir who laid it off like that. And maybe if Amala would have maybe picked out the right corner, it could have gone on target. But Morocco starting strong, man. They are definitely starting strong in this game. If they can get an early 2-0 lead, I think it's game over. I just don't see Egypt. They have proven that they cannot score more than one goal. I think they've only scored more than one goal in the last couple of months, at least, was against Angola and maybe Gabon, if memory serves me right. But here is the corner from Morocco to the back post. Amala Munir was going to shoot it, and he shot it, but Amala deflects it on from himself. I see Morocco will win this game as Egypt are not clinical, he says. And how many teams go through from CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers? Well, from this World Cup qualifiers, 3 automatically qualify. So at the moment, it would be USA, Canada, and Mexico. And the 4th team would go to the playoff against OFC, a.k.a. New Zealand. So most likely it will be 4. But, New Zealand are no joke. They're definitely no joke, as Carlos Queiroz is now arguing with the referee. Oh, here we go. 12 minutes in. Just relax, Carlos. Just relax. Oh, man, he's losing the plot. Mary Wallace, thank you for tuning in. He says, Arsenal have just signed a goalkeeper from... All right. Good try. I see what you're trying to do there. I'm not going to say the rest, but from Hull City, there we go. Great attacking play. Yes, indeed, for Morocco. There was very good attacking play, I must add. Mary Wallace, man. Nice try there. I know what you're trying to do there. Oh, good tackle. And ball back to Morocco. They're just going to have to clear it out. Yes, they do. Up to En-Nesyri. Could maybe Egypt use a striker like En-Nesyri? Possibly. Could they have scored the goals against Ivory Coast if they had a striker like En-Nesyri? Because, Mustafa Mohamed, he's good, has a good work rate, but is he that guy? Is he that sort of guy? And is that holding on Salah? No, it was well defended, I think. Well defended on Salah right there. But an early goal for Morocco is the difference in this game. Adam Messina with good defending. Adam Messina's got to be on his A game today against the best right winger in the world in Mohamed Salah. Both teams actually sponsored by Puma. Interesting. At least Puma make good kits for this, but they can't make good kits for like the third kits for like Dortmund and Man City, AC Milan. Those are just awful, man. I don't know what has happened to kit manufacturing nowadays. They are just something else. Somebody needs to come up with a new design or a new brand, really. Hegazi is struggling there, but well played by Hegazi. Oh, is Mustafa Mohamed fouled there? Nope. Play continues. Is that a foul there? I don't think so. Play continues. Is that a foul? Nope. He's rolling on the floor. I'm not too sure who it is. Gaboski with the ball here is just gonna have to punt it out. Yes. Well, a player is down for Egypt. So let's see what happens. It is Amir Al Sulaya, but it didn't seem like a hard foul to me. At least the bonus is if Egypt loses, Mo Salah is back with Liverpool. Well, that is a bonus, but I rather Mo Salah do better with his national team. I think it is the highest honor as a footballer is to represent your footballing nation. I think it is the highest honor. as much as it is to win the major tournaments. But fun fact, Bono is such a big River Plate fan, his dog is named after Ortega. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that whatsoever. Tandy says, I'm a Man United fan, and you, I am a Liverpool fan. So we got beef already. No, I'm just kidding. I can clown United all I want, but they are one of the biggest clubs in England. Well, alongside Liverpool, of course, the two biggest clubs in England, but they're just going through an absolute rut at the moment. They got to get some new players, I think, a new identity. I think just there's no real identity at the club, and they need to pick a right manager. How many times are we going to say that about Man United? Keep getting manager after manager. Maybe it's the players that are at fault for Manchester United. Yeah, guys, if you want to give predictions for USA Canada, it is a big game. And if you think Canada are just an ice hockey nation, you'll be wrong. They are a very, very good footballing nation. I mean, honestly, I think they could make it to the round of 16 in the World Cup next year. No joke. No joke. Oh, terrible pass again from El Neni. That's twice now from him. And Ndiziri is a force in the air, on the ground, not so much. Yeah, but he's a prototypical, box striker, shall we say. Just so dangerous. You give him a little bit of a chance, he'll score. And then in the air, he's a very strong player. Egypt's so slow getting into the game. He has been consistent. Yeah, it's just always been slow starts. Bono with the clearance. Almost gave it away straight to, I think, Omar Mahmoud. Hegazi with the winning the header there. A little bit of a tussle in the midfield there. Play continues with Omar Kamal. Can they break quickly, Egypt? Ball switched out to Omar Ashraf. Here's Omar Mahmoud. She's taking the ball. Good link-up play from him. Here's Salah trying to play it through. Is Salah fouled? I think Salah is fouled there, I think he is fouled. Yeah, he called the free kick. CFC Nicola, thank you for tuning in. He says Egypt started really bad. This time they get punished. This time Ivory Coast did not do that to them. Exactly. Why Michael just had a boss dream. Gerrard wins us the league at the FEL last game of the season. Well, that would be something. That would be something if Liverpool won the league because Aston Villa beat Man City. Are they playing on the final match day against each other? Man City and Aston Villa? That would be actually the stars aligned. Ilya says, what's your thoughts on George Bello from Atlanta moving to Bundesliga? That's a good move. He's a pretty decent player, actually, George Bello. Was he going to Wolfsburg, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Wolfsburg or Borussia Mönchengladbach, but here's the free kick, and it's deflected out for a corner. That might have gone to the top corner, but let's see. So it is a good move. I've not seen him play a lot, so I can't say too much about George Bello, but it's a good move, man. Another American playing in Europe. They're just all moving here. And Rohan says USA. Any CONCACAF team will snap your hand off for 4 points against Mexico. Please, guys, where can I watch the live stream for Egypt versus Morocco, guys? If you guys could give a link to Tani, he would much appreciate it. I put the hisgold.com link there in the chat. I don't know if you saw it. I can quickly pin it if you want me to. Let me quickly do that for you, Tani. Where is it? Where is the link that I had? Let me quickly pin it. All right, I pinned the link. So if you guys want to try, I think there will be some viruses on it, just saying. But you can try that link if you want to, Tani, that I just pinned. But 20 minutes into the game, Morocco, they got the early start. They got the early goal. Hakimi driving into the box. And then Ayman Ashraf with just not a smart challenge whatsoever, giving the early lead. And now it's just the incentive is on Egypt to get the goal. It is down to them now getting the goal. But we'll see if it happens. Armina Bielefeld. Okay. That's actually a decent move. I rather, they test themselves out because defensively, Armina Bielefeld are quite a defensive side most of the time. They're going to fight for relegation. So I think that's a good, mental and, tactical development in his career. So that's a good move maybe for George Bello. A lot of these guys, you see Serginho Dest going to Barcelona, just a terrible move. Pulisic to Chelsea, is it really working out? So rather you test yourself in mid-tier, top leagues in Europe, prove that you're a good player, and then make a big money move to somewhere else. So, yep. Oh, I think that's a lot of space. Here's the shot. Oh, my God. What a save by Bono. That was a shot and a half by Ayman Ashraf. Here's Mustafa Mohammed with the ball back into the box. Not quite. Got to say, though, Egypt responded well after the goal. Oh, my God. Hakimi a little bit too relaxed there. Is that a foul on Hakimi? Yes, it is. But Ayman Ashraf almost scored a ridiculous goal. A ridiculous goal right there, guys. Oh, yeah. Bono always had that covered because it was a little bit too centered to the net. But that was a good strike from Ayman Ashraf. Maybe Bono could have caught it. I think he was kind of blocked by Roman Saiz in front of him, and that's why he saw it late, and he just decided, I'm going to just push it away, you know? I'm just going to push it away. But he responded well. Now they're pressing a little bit higher, which is nice to see. Omar Kamal with just pushing a half on the back of Sofiane Boufal. Hopefully Boufal is not injured from that, because that was a bit of a nasty push from Omar Kamal. Obviously, we know the winner will play against Cameroon. So at the moment, it would be Morocco versus Cameroon in the semifinal. And then we will see who will win later today between Senegal and Equatorial Guinea. Should have just let the ball go out of play. Ayman Ashraf with the ball to Omar Mahmoud. Doesn't quite work out. Here's Mustafa Mohamed. Can they break quickly? It's a 3-on-3 for Egypt. It's the 3-on-3 with Mustafa Mohamed. Can he play it to Salah? Oh, just a terrible ball. Oh, my God. That's just a terrible ball from Mustafa Mohamed. Here's Salah. Nah, just too much for him to do. Well defended from Messina, the Watford player. But you got to give credit, man. Egypt are now pressing well. Just terrible play. Roman Saiz should have just controlled it there because Mustafa Mohamed was in a offside position. Here's El Neni trying to push the ball forward, playing it to Omar Mahmoud. Still with Egypt. They're now dictating play. Morocco's kind of sitting back further and further. Let's see if their defense, which has only kept 2 clean sheets throughout this whole tournament, it's still good out of 4, of course, but they were against, Comoros and Awofo. Oh, my God. I thought that was going to go into the top right corner from Mustafa Mohamed, but not quite. Poppy Austin says Egypt will win. All right. It will be some comeback. Okay, that was never going in. Never mind, guys. Good afternoon, Doug. How are you doing? Atala Boy says, mark my word, Morocco will start wasting time very early. They are the worst time wasters. Well, we're going to find out. CFC Nicola says Senegal are favorites, but anything can happen. Yes, I agree. I think this tournament faults have blown Cameroon's chances to host the 2030 World Cup. I thought Morocco's going for that. I was pretty sure Morocco were trying to host the 2030 World Cup. So, yeah, this is not a good sight for, Cameroon if they want to host a World Cup. The horrible scenes that happened at the stadium, the pitches have not been the greatest. So this is not a good advertisement for Cameroon trying to host it. So, yeah, it's not been good for them. It's not been good from them. And Liverpool in talks with Carvalho, by the way. I wonder why we're going to sign him. I'd rather get a midfielder, but that's just me. Morocco need to push to get a second goal and not to defend. Well, the incentive's on Egypt to get the goal. So Morocco are just comfortable. If they feel like they can defend the whole game and keep this lead, why not just defend it? There's no point in pushing forward. But I will end the poll. 59% of you said Egypt will win out of 66 votes, and 41% of you said Morocco would win, and Morocco are currently in the lead. Thanks to a goal from Sofiane Boufal from the penalty spot. Great penalty from him. Hakimi just driving forward. Oh, Messina with a horrible touch there, and good defending again. You know what? You got it. Egypt are not pressing well. They're not giving Morocco a lot of space. I think they were too kind to them in the first couple minutes. Salah with well worked there, and Messina fouls him. Is that going to be now a yellow card on Messina? It should be. That's 2 fouls now on Messina. I don't know why they haven't given the yellow card yet. Salah sells that well, I'll be honest. Germany, thank you for tuning in. Damn, Morocco in the lead. Yes, they got an early lead 7 minutes into the game. Sofiane Boufal with the penalty spot. And it was great work from Hakimi, taking on 4 or 5 players, just showing why he is the best right back, one of the best right backs in the world, and Ayman Ashraf with just a dumb challenge. Very, very dumb challenge from him. Brought him down, and then Sofiane Boufal converted the penalty. But here's a good free kick opportunity for Egypt. They're going to look for Higazi and these guys. Here is the ball into the box. It's well played. Oh, it's cleared out. Still with Egypt. Long shot, and Bono with the save. Still in the box. Morocco are going to try and counterattack quickly with Boufal. Oh, my God. Oh, that was a nasty challenge from Omar Kamal. Bro, he didn't get any of the ball. See, Omar Kamal got himself that yellow. Let's be honest here. Why did he... Oh, my God. See, Omar Kamal didn't need to make that sort of challenge. That was a pretty reckless challenge, if you ask me. That was almost going to be a leg breaker if he wasn't careful. Rohan says FC Copenhagen has sold Rasmus Højlund to Sturm Graz and Jonas Vind to Wolfsburg. It's almost secured. Oh, Jonas Vind is actually leaving. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. He's a very good player. Oh, that was almost a nasty challenge from Omar Kamal. Got lucky there. It wasn't too bad. But, wow, Jonas Vind is actually leaving. I'm surprised. I thought it would have been at FC Copenhagen at least until the summer, but he leaves. If it's a good fee, FC Copenhagen are, somewhat of a selling club. If a big team in Germany or Holland or France or England are going to come for a player from your club, you're going to accept it. So, good bit of business from FC Copenhagen, of course. Good play from Egypt again. Omar Kamal couldn't control it there. Salah, oh my God, what heckers from Messina. Here's Sofian Boufal. I think he tried to do a Robona. Well, I need to watch the goal later. Yeah, it's a penalty, but it was a nice penalty indeed. 25 minutes in, it's been a pretty good game. Egypt they're not being too defensive. They're trying to take it to Morocco. Morocco, I think, after they got that goal, they just said, hey, we're going to sit back, and it's down to Egypt to break us down. And, they have dangerous counter-attacking players, of course. Oh, good, almost good play. My 8-year-old brother wants a shout-out from you, so if you don't mind, can you please say hi, Omar, if that's okay? Well, hello, Omar. How are you doing? Hopefully you have a beautiful day, and you have a beautiful day. Hello to Omar. So you're welcome, of course. Morocco, with the possibility of teaming up with Algeria and Tunisia and Cameroon, have been listed on the Wikipedia page. I think Egypt too. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think a lot of, with now the 48-team World Cup, there's another foul. Okay, this game is getting a little bit dirty, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's getting a little bit chippy. But we would expect nothing else from a North African derby between these two sides, especially ball is played. Bono's a little bit comfortable there. It was Omar Mahmoud who was trying to get it, and it was fine as well. Yeah, I think a lot of countries in the future, when they're trying to host the World Cup, they'll do it between 3 countries or 2 countries. For example, England, let's say England, Ireland, or something like that. South Africa, maybe with Mozambique, something like that. You get the point. Australia with New Zealand. So there's that. I hope the UK bid fails. I didn't want to host until it goes back to 32 teams, says Matt. Osmo from Zenit to Leverkusen is such a nice transfer. Yes, it is. And it is, I think, a free transfer, which is ridiculous. Bayer Leverkusen, man, they do some good business once in a while. And that signing of Osmoon. Well, Hans, what do you think then? Do you think then Patrick Schick is going to leave? Because they don't really play a 2-striker formation. Unless they want to play Osmoon on the wing or something like that. But he's more of a striker, that's for sure. Egypt players tackling so bad since star players are nervous. Yes, they are. Thank you. No worries. Atal boy. Hello, Mom. How are you doing? Yes, Uncle Mike. The family is in here as well, guys. The Michael family is in here. Almost forgot that the World Cup after Qatar is going to have 48 teams qualify instead of 32. I feel conflicted about the smaller groups, but on the other hand, it gets more difficult and punishing. See, Germany. My issue with the 48 World Cup, well, I like the idea. It gives, other countries the benefit to qualify to the World Cup. We'll see a lot more debutants. We'll maybe see the likes of like Uzbekistan, Vietnam, even Gambia, Liberia, and then maybe in South America, you'll finally see Venezuela qualify. Central America, like CONCACAF, you might see Jamaica make it back or something like that. But the quality of the World Cup is going to get worse. It's going to get worse by a lot because of the 48 teams. That's my problem. And then if they want to put 3 teams per group, I mean, I don't even like that idea. Why can't it not be 12 teams, 12 groups of 4? Why can it not be like that? It doesn't make any sense to me. But, I like the idea. We get to see more teams. Due to 1 game less, you're allowed to lose, and 1 more knockout stage game. Yeah, it is 1 more. So then obviously it will be around to 32, then round to 16. So I don't particularly like it, but they need to. I rather go with a 4 team groups. That's what I like more. I think it makes it more interesting. Yep, my family is here. Well, at least if they are watching. What's up, everybody? Good play from Morocco. Good defending from El Neni. Oh, can they counterattack quickly? Omar Mahmoud. Oh, my God. He would have been free down the left wing, but Mustafa Mohamed's pass is not the greatest. Here's Sofian Boufal taking on Omar Kamal. Sofian Boufal. Oh, my God. Sofian Boufal is... This guy is actually a trickster. He's actually a trickster, man. He is so good. Here's Hakimi. First time I've seen Hakimi on the ball since he got the penalty. Is that a foul? Oh, it's a foul in a dangerous position. So, this is not going to get... Well, this is not going... Hakimi on the free kick. El Neni is absolutely m- mad about the yellow card, not about the tackle, and he might get a yellow card here. Why is Egypt players got to calm down, man? They have to calm down. They're losing their heads a little bit. No, Osman is going immediately to Leverkusen for 4 million. 4 million. That's it. Wow, 4 million. That is ridiculous. If Jonas Vind ends up leaving, it is for 12 million euros plus bonuses. Wow, that's good business from Asher Copenhagen. Yeah, I think Sheik leaves in the summer. Yeah, I think so too. They wouldn't just buy Osman for no reason. I'm really looking forward for Qatar. It looks like they've invested a lot into it. They definitely have, but just the whole construction thing and everything, just it kind of dampers my mood about Qatar hosting it. But that's another discussion for another day. You know, the stadiums look nice. It's just like how are they going to get everybody into that country when they don't have enough hotel rooms and stuff like that? That's what I'm thinking about with the World Cup in Qatar. Yeah, but the World Cup qualifiers will be pretty boring because there are so many teams in the World Cup who will qualify. That is true as well. I will probably boycott the majority of the group games of the next World Cup. No, you won't, Matt, because I know you like international football more. Yes, I agree with the qualifications argument. El Neni is mad indeed. He is irate. Absolutely irate is El Neni. I don't know why. The smaller groups only work if only one qualifies to the next round, but Infantino was planning on making it two out of three, which is going to encourage the Germany-Austria situation from. Oh God, don't even discuss about that situation. Oh God, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, teams will just be comfortable. So Infantino, man, I don't care for the guy. Yeah, they did invest a lot. Sad. Yeah. Yep. But here's a great free kick opportunity for Morocco. You know who's going to take this free kick, right? You know who's going to take this free kick, guys. You know who's going to take this free kick. And also, it was a, whatchamacallit? I don't even know what I'm chatting right now. I don't even know what I'm chatting. But here's a Gabatsky. Got to make sure this wall is good. Hakimi has scored 2 free kicks throughout this whole tournament. He's got like 6 or 7 guys on the wall at least. Yep, there's 5. We know Higazi is a mountain of a man, so he's going to try and probably header this away. But Hakimi has shown that his free kick capabilities have been on par in this tournament. So let's see if we continue it with this. It's a little bit closer to the goal, so that is the problem. And that's not too close. But here is Hakimi with the free kick. Hakimi! Oh my God, he almost did it again. Oh my God, he almost did it again. Oh, that would have been ridiculous from Hakimi. Yeah, I see what he's trying to do there. He's trying to go around the wall, dip it. Didn't quite work out. Didn't get enough spin, but the guy is fantastic. Michael, would you have done a video if it was a Liverpool player? Yeah, of course. Are you talking about the Greenwood thing? Well, I'm not going to do a video about that sort of stuff. I'd rather, just let it be, man. It's a horrible incident. So I don't care if it's a Liverpool player or not. One of the best things about Qatar is that the stadiums are all within a metro distance of each other. A compact World Cup is great for a beginner. Yes, it is. Much easier for the fans, at least. Fans are going to save a lot of money where they don't have to pay so much for travel or traveling to different cities like Russia. I mean, you guys know how big Russia is. Some of the flights can be 4 or 5 hours, especially to Sochi, which is all the way down on the coast. So, at least Qatar, that will be the good thing about Qatar. That will definitely be the good thing about the Qatar. Yeah, many people in Germany won't watch the World Cup this year because everyone is very angry about what happened there with the workers and that no one in FIFA seems to care about it. Yeah, that's my argument too. That's my argument too, definitely, Hans. But I'm gonna try and forget it while the tournament is being played. But up on the run of the tournament, I mean, FIFA got to explain themselves, man. They have to explain themselves. How did that get to that situation? It just seems like everybody's just quiet at FIFA about it. Nobody's talking about it. The organizing host, they don't really want to talk about it. So I saw Gary Neville do an interview with, I think it was one of the leaders of the Qatar, like not the government. Oh, Salah was almost open at the back and not quite there. And Gary Neville didn't really press him on asking about it. He said, "Oh, there's this many deaths. How have you guys fixed it?" It would have been nice to talk about how did these deaths occur. Why don't you talk about, the living conditions of the workers in Qatar and stuff like that? But it is what it is. Hegazi loses the ball. Here's Sofian Amrabat, who's looking to maybe get a move to Tottenham. Here's Sofian Amrabat still. Oh, it's just a terrible ball. Oh my god, man! Some of the passing from Morocco has not been on point today, but the pressing from Egypt has done well. Here's Salah out wide to Omar Mahmoud. Salah's going to try and continue his run. Doesn't quite do it. Is he going to play into Salah? Yes, he does. Only one person in the box for Egypt. Where is everybody else? Where is all the midfielders? Where is a attacking midfielder for Egypt? Good play. Here's Salah. Omar Kamal is making a move down the right. Here's Omar Mahmoud. Good play from Egypt. They're doing well. They got good play from Egypt, man. Good play from Egypt. They got a corner. Stay in one hotel. Exactly. Michael, was the video of Diaz doing medical real? Yeah, it's confirmed. He's a Liverpool player. It's confirmed now. Liverpool Twitter confirmed it. Yeah, I watched the World Cup as well, of course, because I love football, and the World Cup is the biggest tournament in the world, but you can't forget about what happened there. Yep, 100% agree, Hans. I mean, I love the World Cup, man. It's the tournament I look forward to the most because it's every 4 years. Here's the corner for Egypt, still cleared out. El Neni's going to try and get it, but you cannot forget what happened, man. You just can simply not forget. It is horrible. Let's see here. I don't know how much or how far I will boycott because I recently have grown an incredibly strong infatuation of international football. Don't care about club football at all. Perfect timing. Yes, man. I mean, I honestly, guys, I prefer international football over club football because there's, anything can happen in international football. I mean, Germany lost to North Macedonia earlier this year. All right. We've seen Algeria go out of this African Cup of Nations. Last World Cup, the defending champions, and last two World Cups, Spain went out of the group stage. Germany went out of the group stage. So that would never happen in the Champions League where the defending champion goes out in the group stage. That would never happen. That's why I like international football more, if you ask me. The people at least get work which they don't in their own countries. Matata, yes, they get work, but at what cost? Credit to the organizers for scraping the kafala system, though it should have gone earlier. Yes, indeed. The line worked us for a bit, but then it just stopped working. Sad. Damn. If somebody could else give a link to Eric, he would gladly appreciate it. But at least I can probably say that I won't watch the Olympics at all. I don't think I will either. Even though Finland are much better at the Winter Olympics, I really couldn't care, to be honest. I would have cared if the NHL players would have played in the ice hockey, but now they're not. I could care less. I'll just be watching football. We're not playing with a proper attacking midfielder. Closest to that is Al Sulaya. He's a CM originally. Yep, exactly. You just don't have that sort of creator in the midfield. You have good workhorses, as I would describe them, in Ahmad Hashraf, Mohamed El Neni, and Al Sulaya. But who's going to be the creator? You might have to bring on Trezeguet and put him in the midfield. Really, you might have to put Trezeguet and put him in the midfield. That might be the best option if you ask me, just to bring some creativity. Or even Zizou. Why not bring up Zizou? He would be good as well. Didn't people say they would also boycott the South Africa World Cup? I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember that far. But maybe people will let me know if there were those sort of things. Italy, the current European champions, going to the playoffs too. Yep, they might miss the World Cup entirely. Been a good game. Egypt kind of dictating play a bit more. Morocco, they haven't really chosen to go forward. And they've looked dangerous. Their link-up play is really good. There's a foul again. Can't wait to see how many fouls there have been in this game so far. Chelsea went out of the Champions League as holders in 12-13. Yes, I think they were in a group with Shakhtar and Juventus. But that's like the only time I can think of a Champions League winner going out of the group stage. And Josh, hello, how are you doing? Big up, Mike. What a comeback for Derby County. Hope you have a good stream, mate. Did Derby County win? Nice. Good for them, man. Good for Wayne Rooney. I hope they stay up, to be honest. Derby County have been an absolute mess. They're just an absolute mess. But thank you for tuning in, Josh. And guys, go subscribe to A View from the Stands. He does all sorts of watch-alongs, and he is a big Aston Villa fan. So go check him out if you haven't done so already. Here's the free kick from Morocco, cleared away by Egypt. Here's again the shot, and it's it's always dangerous seeing those sort of headers. Trying to control it from Omar Mahmoud, but well dealt with by Morocco. Here's Sofiane Amrabat. He's going to play it back to Bono. It is a poor pass. Mo Salah almost got in the end of it, but Bono gets to it first. Been a good game, man. Actually, it's been a very good game. I think it's been a better first half than the one I saw yesterday between Gambia and Cameroon. Sebastian, does it have viruses? Well, Sebastian will answer that. And I don't know if I can watch these many games in the 2026 World Cup because the time difference is pretty heavy. How many games will be played at night there? Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true. What position does Luis Diaz play? He is a left winger. Damn, that was a nasty, brave header from Mohamed Abdel Milname, and that was a terrible shot. I think from Amala. I think it was from Amala who took that shot. Oh man, that was nasty. Yeah, Zizo is an excellent player. 100% agreed. The match needed a South American referee. 2-2. France getting out of the group. They should, but we'll find out. Darby drew 2-2. Wow. Damn. Good comeback. Josh Shed. They were 2-0 down, but showed incredible resolute to come back and get a 2-2 draw. Nice comeback from Darby, man. They need all the points they can get because I think they have the transfer ban for quite a long time, so they can't make any signings this window. Can they sign anybody for free? Derby County. Then they can be allowed to sign anybody on a free. They just can't make any signings because obviously they don't have any money, if you ask me. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button on the stream. Let's get it up to 30 likes. And obviously, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. And obviously, there will be later today as well a watch along for USA versus Canada. And that's a bit more personal for me, being half American and just hoping the USA qualify for this World Cup after missing the last one, because that was just not fun at all. Not fun at all. But maybe that was the best thing to happen to U.S. football. I do not call it the S word. Do not worry, guys. I don't use that word around here. Here's Mo Salah. Good play from Egypt. Good into the box to Mustafa Mohamed, and he just takes a terrible touch. He's still working for it. Is it a corner for Egypt again? One of these corners are going to go in. One of these corners are going to go in. I can guarantee you that, guys. Well, I say that. Colombia had 14 corners. Guys, if you didn't watch the Colombia versus Peru game, it was crazy. Crazy in the way that it wasn't entertaining, but it was just so one-sided. But Colombia really didn't create that many good chances, and easy for Bono to pour corner, if you ask me. It was a pretty crazy game. Rooney preparing for the best and biggest club of the UK, a.k.a. Liverpool. Thoughts on the Burkina Faso win yesterday? Was the red card a harsh one? Thank you for tuning in, by the way, Timothy. It was a good game. Very impressed with Burkina Faso. First half, they created good chances. They maybe should have been in the lead early on. But second half, they were a bit more defensive. Tunisia tried to come back. Well, because Ziri maybe should have scored from the cross he had at the back post. I don't know what he was doing on that chance. But Burkina Faso, they're a very dangerous side. I think they can make it to the final, I think they can beat Senegal. I really do. They have good counter-attacking players. With the red card, I think it's a red card because he's looking at the player and then he shows the motion of the elbow going right at his face. I think it's a red card, and he was the goal scorer as well. I cannot remember his name. I'm trying to think it right here, but I know he scored the goal for Burkina Faso, and it was a great counter-attack goal from them. Good link-up play, 1-2s. So I think Burkina Faso can make it to the final. Will they win the Afcon? That would be something. It would be their first ever Afcon as well. No foul there on Hegazi, and Naziri continues. Here's a good counter-attacking opportunity for Morocco. They're way too slow. And Naziri, oh my God. What is Naziri doing there? Just horrible play from him. But Hegazi looks like he's injured. That would be bad news for Egypt because, he's the heart and soul of the defense. Sub and like. Thank you very much, Germany. I predicted Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Morocco, and Senegal to go through. So let's see what happens. Well, you're almost there, Hans. Will you do a watch-along for USA game? I already said I would. Cannot wait for it as well. Also can't wait for Canada, USA. The Winter Olympics, only thing they have is ice hockey and skiing, and ice hockey won't even have NHL players. Skiing is fun, but though that's it. Yeah, skiing's okay, but the NHL players, that would have been fun, but now they're not. I could care less. Ecuador versus Brazil was incredible, but also messy too. That was the definition of a CONMEBOL match. Ecuador versus Brazil, and Ecuador should have won the game. Guys, be here for Watch Along USA Canada later today. Going to be insane. It is going to be insane. I cannot speak too loud because it will be late here in Finland, but I will try my best. Indeed, Ecuador going to be dark horses in the World Cup. They're going to go far. I 100% agree with that. Oh, it's Uitara. Yes, I just had the name and I couldn't think about it. And how do you feel after Mali got eliminated? I think they were your favorites, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Don't bring up my bad predictions, Atala. Yes, I did predict Mali to win the Afcon before this tournament, and they just disappointed me throughout. I mean, defensively, they were strong, right? They only conceded one goal, and that was a penalty against Gambia. But offensively, with all the talent they have, it was just so lacking and just too slow build-up play, man. They pressed well, but just their link-up play was just shocking and just so slow. I'm not as confident in them getting to the World Cup. I think Tunisia and Mali will be maybe the toughest matchup to call alongside Algeria, Cameroon. So actually, all the matches are pretty tough. You can't even disregard DR Congo because DR Congo have some players. So just disappointed in Mali throughout the whole tournament. I think they should have been much better. I wish to stay for a US MNT game, but I'll be busy. No worries, Pierre. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Germany only in pot 2 for the World Cup group stage. That could be ugly, but would be funny if we get. Man, I hope Germany gets in the same group as like Brazil or Argentina. That would be fun. That would be fun indeed. Just hopefully USA do not get in that pot in that group, because I don't need another situation like 2014 World Cup where it was Ghana, USA, Portugal, and Germany. Somehow the USA finished second. That's because we beat Ghana. Who's had a better tournament so far, Hakimi or Kabore for Burkina Faso? I think he has looked amazing, especially for 19. Bro, that Kabore, he's obviously, oh my God, look at the play from Omar Mahmoud. Didn't quite link up there. But Kabore, he is a baller. He's a Man City player. He's on loan. I think it was at Troyes in France, but he is a very good right back, I must say. You are correct. Correct about that, Timothy. But I would still pick maybe Hakimi because Hakimi has been just consistent throughout this whole Africa Cup of Nations, and I think he is the best right back, one of the best right backs in the world. Top 3 at least. I would say definitely top 3 for sure. Can you give my Aunt Claire a shout? She's arriving within the next 15 minutes. Well, shout out to your Aunt Claire. For Matt, of course. And as we, Germany, always get difficult groups recently in the Euros and Nations League, except for World Cup qualifiers group. Yeah, you guys got lucky with the World Cup qualifiers group. I think had you been in a more difficult group, the beginning, like obviously when Joachim Löw was still manager, could have been tough. But since you got the easier group, you had North Macedonia, Iceland, Romania, Armenia, it was pretty easy for you guys then to come back and then win the group pretty convincingly. So, yeah. Yep, exactly. And random question, do you watch Formula One? Of course I do. I've watched it for, my God, 15, ever since I can remember watching it. It's got to be at least 15, 17 years at least. Kimi Räikkönen was my favorite driver, but now, unfortunately, he has retired. So I don't really want to support Valtteri Bottas as Omar Mahmoud just finds Salah, man. He is wide open. Omar Mahmoud, that was... Is it halftime? It is halftime, guys. So I will send the link very soon for the halftime where you can come on and give your thoughts. I was almost a penalty there. En-Nesyri, of all players, in his own box. Is that going to be a penalty? I'm not too sure. I don't think so. At least. That could have been worse. For him. I don't get the hype for Champions League like it's every year and it lasts for like 8 months and it has a lot of breaks. Bro, the Champions League, I would take a Champions League over Premier League or Bundesliga any day. There is something about being the best club in Europe, aka, the best club in the world. So just the hype around it, man. It's just, I love it. I love the Champions League. You only play 6 games in the group stage, and then you play, obviously, the knockout stages. But I think playing against the best, it just makes the competition much better. And I think everybody appreciates it. And especially with that anthem that they have, oh my God, the best anthem in football. Germany says, but if we are talking about difficulty of groups, Nations League, group of death, Euros too, but I like that because I wanted our group to be as difficult as possible every time so we can test ourselves. That is a very good point indeed. Germany will improve a lot if they can integrate Karim Adeyemi. 100%. They need to get Adeyemi more involved. I don't want to see no Timo Werner anymore. I don't want to see him anymore. The guy. I think we all know why. Yes, I will send it. Relax, Sebastian. In my opinion, there's too many laps in Formula One. Well, they cover a certain distance. That's why. Also, Cameroon, don't do it. I want Mukuku. Oh, God, yeah. Yep, you definitely want Mukuku in your squad. He is a very good player. And the last one from Hans before I actually now send the link out to you guys to come on, give your thoughts of the first half. There you go. There is the link. Let me stop the timer quickly. There we go. So, yes, and Bundesliga as a Bayern fan is boring, so the UCL games against teams like Liverpool, City, Real, PSG, and so on is so special. Agree, I rather that. Would you rather win a Euro or Champions League? Well, considering that my country is Finland, I don't think we'll ever win the Euros. But stranger things have happened. Greece, obviously. I mean, I would love to see Finland win the Euros, but I know it's never going to happen unless we come with the greatest golden generation ever. That's better than the Belgium one. So that's why I rather win the Champions League. There's just something special about it. It's the Super Bowl basically for football. Basically, I need to switch another TV company because the current one from next season is not going to show Premier League, and they lied to me that they will broadcast Prem. Bastards indeed. And my boy Werner going to be great soon. Just you wait. Well, we'll see about that. But we have Sebastian on with us. Sebastian, what is your thoughts of the first half?
Morocco, good half from them. Good half from them. Egypt need to score. Egypt just need to prove that they win, that they want to win. So maybe second half they can score and win.
Yep, definitely. Do you think that was a penalty, right, for Morocco?
Yeah.
Just not a smart challenge from the Egyptian man. Oh my God, what was his name again? Ashraf, I think it was the guy who gave the penalty. And let me quickly. Yes, it was Ashraf. Ayman Ashraf. Why are you making that sort of challenge? And Hakimi, man, Morocco haven't gone too many times forward because now they can just sit back and defend and then secure the lead. I'm not like Egypt have been okay. I don't think they've been horrible and they haven't created any sort of chances, but most of their chances are outside the box. That's where most of their shots are coming from. So they got to definitely improve on that. So, Sebastian, where's the man Salah been, man? He's been a little bit quiet so far. What do you think?
Yeah, he has been ghosting.
Well, I'm going to say ghosting because I think Morocco have defended well against him, but he hasn't been on the ball too many times, I would say.
Yeah, he needs to get the ball a lot.
Yeah, because, in the last game, at least against Ivory Coast, like, I probably didn't mention this when I did my quarterfinal predictions. I said, Salah had okay game, but that was just saying because, we know Salah to be a goal scorer. I should have mentioned that he was creating a lot of chances as well for his teammates, aka Trezeguet. But in this game, he hasn't created any sort of chances so far. Okay. Sebastian with the one-liners suggestions. But what do you think needs to change for Egypt? Do you think they need to get more out wide and then maybe put crosses in? Do they need to go more down the middle? What do you think needs to change for Egypt?
I think they need to go down. They need to try and go down from the middle first. And then maybe later in the match, they can go on their wings. Because they have good wingers or wingbacks. Yeah, wingbacks. I reckon they will score. I still think they will go to penalties, but we never know.
Exactly.
Egypt can turn up like prime Brazil and be like, nah, let's score 2 or 3 goals. You never know with this game.
Yep, you never know. You definitely never know, indeed. Messina had Salah in his pocket. Yes, he definitely did. For now, at least he has. Okay, but let's say you were from Belgium. Would you rather have Belgium win Euro or your team to win the Champions League? Well, definitely, I would rather have my nation win Euros. Like Sebastian, wouldn't you rather have Sweden win the World Cup or Euros than like AIK winning, Champions League, for example?
Well, I know AIK won't win Champions League, so I would take Euro. It's like if someone asked me, would you rather that Sweden wins the Euros and World Cup or Chile wins the World Cup and Copa America? That's like, I don't know what to pick because Chile has 2 Copa Americas actually, while Sweden has 0.
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean I would pick Sweden, of course.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Chile always have success.
Yep, exactly. And yeah, pretty sure Euros, they need to make use of their golden generation. I mean, Belgium,
Mm,
we don't need to discuss about Belgium, man. They've been the biggest flops in the last decade in international football. I can easily say that because everybody thought they would win something by now. But what
mm,
have you been impressed with Morocco in this game, or do you think they've just been solid at the back and just saying we're not going to make any mistakes and not take any risks?
yeah, they have been solid. Yeah. Do you think if Morocco plays the likes of Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and those countries, do you think they can maybe get a win, or can they like how would they face against these teams?
I think Denmark would at least beat Morocco. I think we can both say that because we know Denmark are a very good side.
Mm.
Sweden,
I reckon we will lose versus them.
no, I think it would be. I think it would be very even game. I think it would be a very even game. Norway, they're in a bit of transition. Trying to bring in the
Mm.
newcomers. So I think Morocco would beat Finland. That's my opinion as well. I think they would easily beat Finland. So I think they would do well, like in the Euros. I think they would make it to like a round of 16 quarterfinals. I think that's the quality Morocco have in their side. They're just not
Mm.
in knockout football. If you want a team to just keep on attacking and attacking and attacking, it doesn't work like that. Teams are just going to be very comfortable having 1-0 victories, and that's what Morocco have been so far. They just say we're comfortable having a 1-0 lead. And Germany's saying, don't know if my opinion is invalid due to that international football bias, but I would take Euros and World Cup over Champions League any time. I would 100%. I agree. I
Mm.
would I
So
would rather have those tournaments, but I'm glad that those tournaments only come every 4 years because then we have so much anticipation, we have so much build up in the qualifiers. So I think it's nice. I mean, obviously the Champions League is the Champions League. It's the best club
mm.
tournament in the world. Similar scenario to you, I don't think Paul Kutus would be lifting a Champions League anytime
No,
soon.
no.
And Sebastian, what's your opinion on Isaac?
Well, he is really good. Okay, I saw that he might go to Arsenal, and I don't think I've, I want him to come to the Prem, of course, but he should not go to Arsenal. Maybe a City or Liverpool under Klopp, Pep.
Yeah, but Sebastian, he hasn't been that guy for the last year and a half, shall we say? Like he was really good at Wilhelm and then like at the beginning at Real Sociedad, but it's kind of started to fade away his form. I would say a little bit for Alexander Isak.
He
They're
has
talking they're talking about paying 80 million. I'm sorry, Alexander Isak is not worth 80 million. Yes, his talent maybe be that, but 80 million, it's a lot of money.
If
It's
Isak is worth 80, Vlahovic is at least 110.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100% indeed. I think Morocco can beat Norway, and Matt's already
Yes.
given his score prediction. Sweden 1, Morocco 0.
Oh no.
Yes, every 4 years you heard that Infantino. Well, we don't need to talk
Well,
about
he's a
that.
what?
That idiot. We don't need to talk about that idiot. International football for me,
Mhm.
as we know, Matt Omar KN. Thank you for tuning in. He says, for you, who is the best player of the Afcon 2021? I would have to go with Akambi, man. I think Akambi has been really good. Like, obviously, people will say Abubakar, but I think Akambi has been the more clinical of the two strikers. I think
Mm.
he's been the best player so far in this tournament. You obviously can shout out to Hakimi, shout out to obviously Edouard Topsoba, the center back for Burkina Faso. And yeah, maybe not even Koulibaly because he hasn't played all the games. So,
Mm.
who would be your best player so far of the tournament, Sebastian?
Um, Buffal is up there,
Hmm.
but I would say Toko Ekambi. He has been excellent for Cameroon.
Yes. Yep.
If
And
I think if Toko Ekambi could really, if he keeps up this form this Afcon and Cameroon wins the Afcon, I reckon he could move from Lyon to maybe Bundesliga or maybe a middle side Prem team
yeah, that's true.
or maybe like a Brentford.
Yeah.
Oh no, Glenn Whelan. Oh no.
Oh yeah, not Glenn. Not that guy again, please. But Sebastian, let me get your score prediction because the players are coming out. Do you think it will go to penalties? What do you think will happen?
Egypt will score 1 goal.
Okay.
I'm sure about that. I know I'm gonna get this wrong, but yeah, you know my predictions is not the best. So,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, I think 1-1, and I think it's gonna go to penalties, and Egypt gonna win.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys
I'm
heard it
gonna
from the
say I'm gonna say Egypt on penalties 8-7.
8-7. Wow. Wow, that would be something for
Yeah.
real. So, Sebastian,
Oh,
thank you for coming on the halftime
thank
show.
you.
Thank you very much, Sebastian. My Swedish friend. I have too many Swedish friends now. Love you guys. Love you guys all. Let's see where we're going from here. So we have Salah for sure. Han saying, in my career mode, Arsenal career, I bought Isak as an Alba replacement. Good on you. Lucas, thank you for tuning in. He says, thoughts on Burkina Faso winning during a coup. Yeah, they actually have some military issues going on with the country. So, hopefully it can galvanize the country and they can forget about politics for a moment and just appreciate what the national team has done. The Stallions of Burkina Faso, I think it's pretty cool indeed. Nut Lol, thank you for tuning in. He says, which Northern League is best in your opinion? Well, 100% is the Danish League. I mean, look at how many teams they've had in the Europa League, Champions League, and obviously Conference League right now in the last couple of years. And Trezeguet is coming on, by the way, guys. So let's see if he's going to be the creator or is he going to replace Omar Mahmoud. Let's see who Trezeguet will replace. So definitely it is the Danish League. 7-7, thank you for tuning in. Did you know Ekambi was up until 2 weeks ago? Did you know who Ekambi was? Yes, of course I do. Of course I knew who Ekambi was two weeks ago. I cover the Europa League, man. He's the top goal scorer of the Europa League. And, I do cover him, and I do follow not just the Premier League. I do follow all the leagues. So, of course, I know Toko Ekambi for sure. Hakimi Golden Ball, looking like it so far. Thoughts on Denmark going far as semis this World Cup? You think they got what it takes to go far? 100%, I think Denmark has what it takes. But let's see who's coming off. So, Egypt making a switch, guys. They are making a switch as Trezeguet is coming on, and looks like Hagazi is coming off. So, are they switching to a 3-4-3 sort of formation? I think Egypt are switching to a 3-4-3 sort of formation, guys. So they're going to push for a goal. Nice to see. And I think Denmark can go far, but I want to see how they will do in the Nations League this summer. I think that's going to be a good test for them. Let's see how well they do in the Nations League. Alex McLeish was the Rovers game yesterday. I even met him. Very cool. I'll stick with my prediction 2-1. Yeah, guys, give me your score predictions if you haven't already. Very good to be with friends with Swedes. Maybe. Just kidding, guys. Of course it is. Of course it is. And the second half has begun as well, guys. So give your score predictions for the second half if you haven't done so already, as I think Egypt have switched to a 3-4-3 formation, or unless somebody dropped down as one of the center backs. But Salah's got to step up now, man. He's got to step up. Messina kind of kept him quiet, but I said Messina is a good defender from Watford, of course. Nordic League has to be Swedish League. No, Sebastian, don't be biased. Swedish people are likable. Yes, agree. Swedish League is trash. Oh, God. Oh, God. And hello, guys and girls. Hello, Ali Reza. How are you doing? And Narek says, hope Armenia would do well in the Nations League. Group B, difficult group for them. What's their group again, Narek? Please remind me about Armenia. I'm trying to remember. Who do they have again? I cannot remember. Who had Armenia. You're going to have to remind me. I'm blanking on it at the moment. I'm blanking on it. But remember, guys, hit the like button on this stream if you haven't done so already. If we can get up to 50 likes, that would be fantastic. So if we can get up to 50 likes, much appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. As Egypt are calmly playing it out of the back. Maybe they are playing a 4 in the back formation. I'm trying to figure out who dropped down to a Ghazi spot. Who dropped down to Hegazi's spot? Is it then is it Ayman Ashraf who dropped down to one of the center backs? No foul there. Egypt's going to continue play. Here is Omar Kamal. Salah. Okay, Salah, come on, bro. Take on Messina. There you go. Here's Salah. He's driving into the box. Salah. Oh my God, what a back heel. Egypt playing a nice football here. Can they get into the box? They do. Good cross into the box and nobody there. Nobody there. That was actually good play, though, from Egypt. They still have the ball. Back to El Neni. El Neni, what is he going to do? Play out wide to Omar Kamal. Starting well here. Here's Omar Kamal. Can he find Mustafa Mohammed? No, he doesn't. Still with Egypt. Morocco, I think they're going to comfortably defend for the whole game. Nice play from Omar Kamal. Egypt trying to push for a goal here. Ball into the box. Well defended. Is it out for a corner? Throw in for Egypt. Nice. Good start from them. If Morocco wins this game, I think Cameroon is going to win the Afcon for sure, says Tani. Well, cannot dive there. Oh, looked like a dive. Play continues. That did look a dive to me. Long ball towards En-Nesyri, and it's well dealt with by Ashraf. So, yeah, but you can't write off Senegal and Burkina Faso, man. But looking good for Cameroon to win as host. Finland is in Bosnia's group, 100%. Ukraine, Scotland, and Ireland. Eesh. Yeah, that's a tough group for Armenia. The European playoffs is going to be like, man. The UEFA playoffs are actually going to be insane in March. Alongside the CAF playoffs, alongside CONMEBOL finishing, alongside CONCACAF finishing, but I think CONCACAF will pretty much be settled by then. Alongside AFC, where Australia could be going to the playoffs. Alongside OFC finally making its return. So there is just so much action in March. I'm going to have very long live streams discussing about all the games because I can't do many videos. Salah still with the ball. I don't know how he has control still. Playing into Trezeguet. Oh, Trezeguet almost with a great goal. That was a good play, though, from Egypt. Got to give it to them. It is crazy when you look at the Asian World Cup qualifiers. The third-place teams have to play each other, and then against CONMEBOL, fifth-place team. So the decision who goes to World Cup will be done in June. Yes, and the World Cup draw for the group stage will be done on April 1st. So we won't even know the full 32 teams when they do the draw. If things are okay with COVID, I think I'll be in Finland this July. Very nice, very nice. You're more than welcome to come here. Shevchenko to take over Poland. I saw Fabio Cannavaro link there, but who will be the man? Damn, they got to get that sorted out quick, you know. The playoffs are coming soon, and they got to start knowing who they're going to select for that squad. Not good from Poland. And they got Russia in the first game. Not the greatest. Oh, good play from Trezeguet, who was a good impact sub against Ivory Coast too. Just, couldn't finish the chances, but he was a good impact sub. Ball into the box. Mustafa Mohammed, but cleared away. So it's going to be a corner for Egypt. They got to make these ones count, but without Hegazi, the most dangerous player in the air for Egypt is kind of gone. So that element is gone for them. Yeah, also I have extra reason to be hyped due to our friendly versus Netherlands. Ooh, nice. That's defined a tough group for Armenia. Hopefully we'll finish third. Obviously, all the best to Armenia. Enrico Hernandez, that plays for El Salvador, could have played for Finland. Really? Thank you for the information, Elias. I didn't actually know. El Neni with the win. Mustafa Mohammed. Oh, it's Omar Mahmoud still in play. Here's Omar Mahmoud now with the ball. Is he going to drive on the box? Plays it back to El Neni. El Neni out wide to Trezeguet. Can they just put good ball into the box? They do. Nobody wins it for Egypt still. Nope. And it's a foul for him. I didn't know that, actually. I'm going to have to research that later. Thank you for telling me that, Elias. How much of a plus would Hudson-Odoi be if he is in the Ghana squad? He was talking to Chris Hughton today. Yeah, I saw that Chris Hughton might be the manager of Ghana. What world are we living in? That Chris Hughton is actually going to become the Ghana national team manager? Soon Sam Allardyce will become the national team manager of, I don't know, Gambia or something. I swear. What? Unless Chris Hughton has some connections with Ghana, maybe. I'm not too sure. So, interesting hire. He is a very organized manager, but when you've never done international managing, it is difficult. And Ghana going to be put into a high-pressure moment against Nigeria. But I think Hudson-Odoi would really help. Obviously, he would help, man. He's better than most of the wingers Ghana have. I think Suleimana is a good player, but he would definitely aid that team. And they got a tough matchup, man. And Senegal to win the title as long as they don't choke today. As Eric says, we'll lose to Equatorial Guinea, man. It is going to be tough. That is for sure. Equatorial Guinea, man, they're 11 of bulldogs. That's what I call them. Bunch of bulldogs they are. Not in the sense that they, look like them, but they play with the tenacity and just a grit about them that it's just so difficult to play against. And they got some ballers. The guy with the pink hair, Salvadaro, he's actually a decent player, but he dives all the time. So they got, I think Equatorial Guinea can upset, and I'm not 100% sure, but somebody please tell me, is Sadio Mane going to play? Because he was concussed in the last game, and I'm not too sure about that. But here's the corner for Egypt. Can they finally make one of these count? Oh, Bono with the save. Salah scores his second goal of the tournament, and it is 1-1 in this game. Salah with the equalizer. Bono with a good save, but Salah is unmarked. I don't know how you leave him unmarked from a corner, and it is 1-1 in the matchup. And we're going to have more World Cup qualifier live streams, bro. And March, there might be every single day. Good corner. He's not offside. Munir kept him on side. I don't know what he's doing. He should have pushed up with everybody else. I think, was it Trezeguet who got the header there? Completely open, and Salah is completely open as well. Actually, no, it wasn't Trezeguet with the header. It was Mohamed Abdelmonem. And Salah's just wide open. And it's 1-1, guys. 1-1 in this quarterfinal. Woo! Senegal or Cameroon will take it. We will find out. He's got to finish mother, but chose El Salvador, unfortunately. Well, we still got some ballers here in Finland. So, 1-1, guys. Now Morocco have to play. Eventually, these corners were going to pay off. And Egypt have actually played well throughout this whole game. I've been impressed. Morocco a little bit, just hesitant. They're just too slow. They don't want to attack. They just want to sit back and defend. Holly Hostage has got to change that at the moment. Okay, so he is half Ghanaian, half Irish. Okay, gotcha. And Samuel Tutu says, are you going to watch the USA-Canada game? I have a watch-along, Samuel, for it. So hopefully you join me for that. It's going to be a good game, we know. Wasn't Russia banned from major tournaments? I heard they were okay to play in qualifying, just not to qualify. They can qualify, but they cannot use the name Russia or the flag. That's the thing if they qualify. So that's the thing they cannot do. Yes, we have a goal, guys. Houston's dad is from Ghana. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Salah doing Salah things yet again. It was an easy finish for Salah. Let's be honest, guys. right man at the right position. That's the guy you want. But Egypt are coming here. Here's Omar Marmoush now. Omar Marmoush playing it out wide to Salah. Is Salah going to do a madness to score 2 in this game? Plays it to Mustafa Mohamed with the shot. Still blocked. Trezeguet almost. Man, Egypt are looking good. They're looking good. Oh, yeah. Morocco are not playing well, man. They gotta get some keep possession in this game and grow into the game more, because at the moment it is not good. Mo Salah running down the wing. Salah la. The Egyptian king. Oh, ball into the box. And Munir with the header, and it's straight into Gabatsky's hands. I want to see Hoyko versus Ayrat Armenia right now, number 1 in Armenian Premier League. Yes, I saw that. And Anand, thank you for tuning in. He says, right place at the right time to the right man, and it's Mo Salah with his second goal of the tournament after his goal against Guinea-Bissau with the volley. But now we called it. Well done, Michael. You called it. You said we would score a corner. I did. Eventually you win, man. You can't keep conceding these corners and expect that you can defend them 100% all the time. Eventually, one of them, you're going to have a little bit of lackadaisical defending and, not aware. And you saw right there, Abdelmonem. Oh, my God. I keep mispronouncing his name. Abdelmonem. There we go. Abdelmonem. He was free, and then Mo Salah's free. I don't know how you leave Salah wide open like that in the box, but hey, Egypt won't care. They're equalized in this game, and now it's down to Morocco to up their intensity, because Egypt have had that intensity ever since they have conceded the goal. Well, we'll find out. Those cases with random players with dual citizenships are always fun to learn about. Like, I'm pretty sure we could call up Malpai to the national team, even if we didn't have as many strikers as we do. So, B-Don is talking about Argentina. Good thing Malpai doesn't play for you guys, because he would miss so many chances. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I'm going to change my prediction. Egypt will win, and they will also win Afcon. Oh, wow. And Timothy says Senegal will do Ivory Coast in 2012, not concede a goal the whole tournament, but lose in the fall. Oh, God, that would be brutal. That would be absolutely brutal if that happens to Senegal. But they just can't score. That's their own fault. They can't score. But now, God. Oh, Carlos Queiroz tried to get ball from Hakimi, but even Roman Saiz is playing the balls badly. God, Morocco have not been good today. Yeah, guys, hit the like button if you haven't done so. We got 35 likes, so if we get up to 5 more likes and we get up to 40, that would be fantastic indeed. And subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and join me for the watch along later tonight. And then I'll try and quickly get out my semifinal predictions tomorrow. If I can't, I'll probably do a live stream, be on for like 20 minutes, discuss about the games, and then, end the video because, got a busy work schedule next week. And I said that I see Egypt will win this match, okay? And I think Egypt going to win Afcon. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. They got to win this game first if you're an Egyptian fan. Oh, that was actually good pressing from Omar Mahmoud. Finally, Hakimi gets forward. I haven't seen Hakimi get forward since the first minute, and he almost puts in a delightful ball at the back post to, obviously, En-Nesyri, but it's cleared away by Ashraf. If Canada wins against us, they will definitely qualify. Yes, if Canada wins against the USA, they will. I thought I said us, but you meant the US. I thought you were from the USA, Eric, for a second, but yeah, they will. I think it's pretty much certain that the top three will qualify, but if either team wins, it's even more of a guarantee after the match. So, been a good game so far, guys. I've actually been very entertained. I hope you guys have been entertained by the commentary and obviously by the game. That's the most important thing. If we're entertained by the game, then the commentary will follow. Just Morocco got to now step up. They got to step up. They've been a little bit too hesitant throughout the whole match. Amrabat in the midfield, not been good enough. Munir, a little bit quiet. Hakimi's got to get more forward, I would say. That's not a foul. Oh, it is a foul on Hakimi. Hopefully he's not injured too badly because that would be a big shame to the game if he's injured. Morocco were getting too comfortable. Then we scored, and now they're waking up. Exactly. Maybe Morocco needed that goal to happen because they just got a little bit too complacent and just said, we can just chill out, relax, do our own thing. We'll win this game 1-0. You can't do that, man. Against a good side like Egypt, and got to give credit to Carlos Queiroz. He's now made a bold decision. Obviously, Higazi had to come off because of an injury, but putting Trezeguet in the midfield is a ballsy move. I got to say it. It's a very, very ballsy move of him because we know that Trezeguet is going to be more of that creator in the midfield, which they were lacking in the first half, like Pierre talked about, but good play from Sofiane Boufal, not quite there. Ball played back to Gabatsky, and hopefully he reads the balance well, and he does indeed. Having missed Mohamed El Shanawi, the first-team goalkeeper for Egypt in this game, Gabatsky, he hasn't had a lot to do, I would say, other than, try and save the penalty, and it didn't quite work out. And Hakimi's down on the floor again. Hopefully he's okay. You can't get these sort of injuries if you're a top player like Hakimi because he is very vital to what they do. All right, guys, let's get some questions out for you. Actually, his shoe came off. Not gonna lie, his shoe came off. Do we think? Here's my question for you guys. Gonna try and keep it a little bit more international because international football questions because we're watching. Except now, Sofiane Boufal is going on one of his amazing runs against. Oh my God, he should have just played it back to Messina and didn't quite work out. So my question is for you guys: who do you think France will go out in the group stage of the World Cup this year and have the World Cup curse? And if you guys don't know what the World Cup curse is, the World Cup champions have been knocked out 3 out of the last 4 World Cups in the group stage. Will that happen to France? Let me know in the chat. No, sorry. 4 out of the last 5 World Cups. Do you think France will go out in the group stage? Let me know. Need Shair on the field. Yes, I agree. I think you need a bit of more of a creativity with Shair. It's just a little bit too flat right now for Morocco. They need to get something in this game. It's just Munir, maybe bring off Munir and bring on then Shair, but Shair hasn't really been featured as much in this matchup, so you definitely need him. Tristan, thank you for tuning in. He says a bit late to the game. Is it as even as the score suggests? Yeah. Obviously, Morocco took the early lead in the game because of the penalty from Sofiane Boufal. Then they kind of sat back and allowed Egypt to grow into the game more. Here's a long ball towards Omar Marmoush. He is one-on-one with Bono. Omar Marmoush, what a tackle from Saiz. Oh, my God, that is exquisite defending from Saiz. Oh, that would have been a goal for sure. But it has been an even game, but Morocco had been a little bit too defensive, I would say. They allowed Egypt to keep possession, create chances, and then eventually, a corner. And I said eventually one of the corners will go in, and it did. And Mo Salah was at the back post to tuck it in for sure. Dennis Zakarga, here we go by Fabrizio to Juventus. Wow. Well, then that means Bentancur is for sure going to Tottenham, 100%. So it's a decent signing for for Juventus. Now they get a good CDM player, and that allows then Locatelli and McKinney to drive more forward in the midfield. So good for them. Here's Trezeguet with the ball. He is going to be the creator in the midfield, that's for sure. So we'd say yes, no. Sebastian says yes, I think they will go out of the group stage. Timothy says no. Chase Athletics, thank you for tuning in. Of course, don't worry about it. Germany went out in the 2018. It was fun. It was very much fun. Hit the like button. Yes, guys, hit the like button. No, I think they'll advance. All right. And France will not get the curse. Looking quite shaky right now, but they should be able to advance. Yeah, they should be able to advance, but I want to see what group they are. But to be honest, I mean, if you saw Germany's group in 2018, you thought, Sweden, nope. They'll be fine. Mexico, they're okay. They always finish second in the group. South Korea, they're definitely last. What happened? Germany were last in the group, and South Korea came third, and obviously Sweden were first, and Mexico were second. So, yeah, you can't really guarantee anything when you see the groups. It's just a matter of how the team are going into that group and what squad selection they have. Even Mustafa Mohammed now is a little bit pissed off at the ref. Not had a full control of the game. Well, I mean, Amrabat dives there. He completely dives there. Didn't even get touched. They've already did it happen after 98 World Cup. Of course, lightning doesn't strike twice. Yes, maybe France will learn from their mistakes of the 2002 World Cup where Senegal picked up a shocking result on the first match. They beat them 1-0. And then France, I think, lost to Denmark and drew with Uruguay. I think that's how their World Cup went in 2002. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but yep, with a talented squad, winning the World Cup and Euros and going out of the group stage in the World Cup 2002 was pretty shocking indeed. That will only happen if France get complacent and the squad is good otherwise. Yes, I agree with that. All right, just let me cry at the corner right there. Yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight for every German fan in 2018. And I honestly thought Joachim Löw was going to be sacked. I was shocked that he wasn't sacked and that he was going to still be manager. But hey, what do I know? What do I know, man? It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy indeed. Good. That was poor from Abdelmonem. Poor back pass. Here's En-Nesyri. Poor back pass. And it's a weak shot from En-Nesyri. He's been quiet all game. I got to say, En-Nesyri has been quiet all game. Which of these teams would you say had the most talent? Nigeria, 98. That was a pretty good team, man. They had a fantastic game against Spain where they won 3-2. And that team, I don't know, JJ Okocha, Kanu, and all these guys. You know, I'm not totally familiar with the squad, to be honest, because, you know, I'm born in 96. So I didn't really watch the 98 World Cup as much. You know, I've only watched highlights and done a little bit of research. So, but I've heard that squad was very, very talented for Nigeria. Then we have Ivory Coast 06. Oh my God, that side was so good. And Senegal 2018. Oh, I would say the team that had the most talent. Now, I can't really say too much about that 98 team for Nigeria because, you know, I only know about two players from that side, and I know they did fantastic, but I don't know how much talent they had. And then if you compare Ivory Coast 06 with the Senegal right now, Ivory Coast, I think, have much better talent. I mean, the players they had were ridiculous. Look at the Touré brothers. Look at Didier Drogba. Look at Emmanuel Eboué. Look at Drogba, Gervinho, Solomon Kalou, Boubacar Bari. That team was so good, and they just flopped and flopped and flopped, and then eventually won the Afcon in 2015. But that team was so talented. Guys, give me your answer. What is the most talented team out of those three teams? You guys let me know. If you're older than me, of course, you might maybe remember the 98 Nigerian side. But you can't deny, man, I think had Nigeria defeated Denmark in the round of 16, they could have maybe made it to the semifinals. But I cannot remember who Denmark played in the quarterfinals. Nah, in all honesty, I was laughing because we played that ridiculous, and also because my neighbor I didn't like it. Like it was acoustically suffering. Well, fair enough. Fair enough for you, Germany. Fair enough. And we'll now get to play in the next World Cup. You will have to see my predictions in March as the ball is played into the box and En-Nesyri can't get any touch onto it. Now, Morocco have dominated the last 10 minutes since the goal Salah scored, and Egypt are comfortably now sitting back. So if you're Egypt, don't let off the gas, man. Keep going forward. It's not over this game. You can win. I think Egypt can win this game. They've shown that they have talent going forward, and they're dangerous every time. So don't be complacent and just sit back. Keep going forward. But you have to see my predictions in March for that, by the way. Please, what is the requirement for a Premier League team to play the Carabao Cup? Please, what is the requirement for a Premier League team to play the Carabao Cup? I'm confused by that. Wait, give me a second. Oh, Salah. Here's Salah still. That's a foul on Salah. That was a nasty kick from, I think it was Hakimi, or was it Mehmet? Please, what is the requirement for a Premier League team to play the Carabao Cup? Are you talking about players, or what do you mean by that, Tanya? I'm kind of confused by it. What is the requirement for a Premier League team to play the Carabao Cup? Do you mean how many players they need, or what do you mean by that? Do you mean by how many players they need on the field to play? Here's the shot, not quite there. Nigeria 98. I think they had Findi, George, and Kanu, who were Champions League winners with Ajax. Sunday Olise, and the midfield Peter Rufai in goal, etc. Yeah, see, I know the Kanu and obviously JJ Okocha. I'm not 100% sure with the George, Sunday, Olise, and the Peter Rufai, but I can imagine that team was very talented. As a horrible ball into the box. Oh God, Egypt, they're not dealing with this well, but they get the ball eventually. Can they counterattack quickly? Oh, what play? Switch a play. Oh my God, the midfield was all wide open right there, and just terrible, absolutely terrible. Avi aquí dos lobitos with the Angolan flag at the end, and a Liverpool fan, very good indeed, says it's going to be a penalty shootout. I can see this going to penalties now. My prediction was 2-1 Morocco for my quarterfinals predictions, but I could see it being a penalty shootout, 100%. It looks like it's going that way. I wouldn't be shocked. But you know what? I think Egypt can win this game. Well, I think both teams can still win this game, of course, but I think Egypt have shown more promise going forward than Morocco. Morocco haven't been that sort of team so far. But here's Salah. Here's Salah still. Salah's going, almost for Salah. Can he play it back? Should have got rid of the ball much quicker. Ball into the box, and it's out for a goal kick, I think. Yes, it is. Lucas says Senegal right now. Okay. Do you think Senegal will win Afcon because they've only scored 3 or 4 goals this tournament? I think, Senegal can win this tournament. You know why? Because they can go every game. They can win it 1-0. They haven't conceded a goal whole tournament, by the way. They can go the whole tournament without conceding a goal and just win 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, or go into penalties and 0-0, 0-0. So I think Senegal can win this tournament for sure. But I'm not... Can somebody please confirm me? Is Sadio Mane playing today? I want to know that. And also Ismail Assar might be on the bench. So that could really help definitely for Egypt, as Bono almost doesn't quite deal with it. Because Man United is not playing the Carabao Cup tournament. That's because they got eliminated by West Ham, Tanya. That's why. The Carabao Cup final is Chelsea versus Liverpool. So that's why, unless you're talking about for next year. But West Ham did knock out United. That's why they're not in it anymore. That should have been a foul on Mustafa Mohammed, by the way. I don't know how that wasn't called, but there's a foul on El Neni. This game is getting chippy, guys. It is definitely getting chippy. And Iver Pettersson, thank you for tuning in. Thoughts on Luis Diaz? Fantastic signing. Actually, where is my Colombian jersey? It's somewhere there. But got my Colombian jersey, which I bought from Colombia. So the signing is fantastic. I'm so excited. If you're a Liverpool fan, I just want to stress, he is not going to be an instant 20-goal scorer a season. He's going to be on the bench most of the time, but I think what Liverpool fans are happy about is we have a huge impact off the bench, kind of like Man City, where they can bring on a Sterling or a Mahrez or a Gundogan, and those sort of guys can make a difference to a game. Where Liverpool, Milner, okay. Minamino, okay. Now you see Luis Diaz, and you're like, that's scary, and that's a problem, and that's why I like this signing so much. For 40 million, I think it's a bargain. I really think so. I think the guy can become a really good player. Only 25, so he signed a 5-year contract, so he's with Liverpool for a long time, and we know with Jurgen Klopp, he develops players to a T, except for Naby Keita, but that's because of injury. So very excited for it and cannot wait. And Germany says Senegal. And Fabio Carvalho, yeah, I'm not really familiar with the player. I know he's had a very good season with obviously Fulham, as now the referee goes to the Egyptian bench, probably because they've been complaining Will somebody get sent to the stands? It looks like somebody's going to be sent to the stands. Yeah. I don't know what is that, a blue card? That looks like a blue card, but it's yellow. Somebody got sent to the stand. One of the assistants for Egypt. There's a huge argument going on at the moment. But yeah, I'm not too sure with Fabio Carvalho, to be honest. I'm not too familiar with him, but he's had a good season, only 19. But if we just bought a left winger, why would Liverpool buy another left winger? Why don't we go for maybe add more depth to our, for example, right back position, or maybe to our midfield? That would be good too. And Poppy Austin, thank you for tuning in. How are you doing? But free kick, obviously one of the Egyptian assistant managers got sent to the stands. Now what's going on here? This ref has lost some of the plot in this game at times. Let's keep it up there. Wait for the free kick to be taken because Morocco have a good position here to get a goal. Let's see if it happens for them. Can Roman Saiz or anybody like that? There's a lot. There was some elbows thrown. Not gonna lie there. Munir with the free kick and it's cleared away. An elbow. I did see an elbow thrown. I'm not going to lie. I did see an elbow thrown there. Let's see what happens. Ref has lost it. I saw pics of Sadio Mane in training. So, okay, good. At least he is. Liverpool are known to improve small players like Jota, Arnold, Salah, Van Dijk, and much more. Well, I wouldn't say they're small players, but we know that Jurgen Klopp improves players once he gets them. You look at Salah, you look at Jota, you look at Mane. They took the next level because of Jurgen Klopp. And that's, I think, why Luis Diaz chose Liverpool, because he said he is a fantastic player. Let's see. Is this an elbow? Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is just some horrible acting. Better not to talk about. Michael, doesn't a penalty count if yes, then 3 goals? Doesn't a penalty count if... All right. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, Mary. It seems Sadio will play. But if Liverpool's... Is that a foul? And there's another foul. I think this... Now he... Oh, my God. The ref is losing it a lot. I'm just going to say that right now. That looked like a dive again. Let's see here. Here's Munir. Ref is just... He's losing the plot. That didn't look like much on Munir Haddadi, but we'll move on. Because, oh, my God, Salah and the ref are going mad at each other. Holy crap. Oh, now we got some more pushing. Here we go. It's nothing on the players. I think the referee has lost the plot of this game. But Liverpool's very upset about Sadio's status. I can imagine they are, because let's be honest here. The medical staff for Senegal should have never allowed Sadio Mane to be allowed on the pitch. That's just horrible. Horrible. Yeah, I saw a blue card at first, but it might have been the sun. But here's a good free kick opportunity for Morocco with Munir on the free kick. He might even try directly going for this, He might try Gabotsky's far post. Let's see what happens here. The former Barcelona man now playing at Sevilla. Here is Munir with the free kick. Is he going to go for goal? I said he would go for goal, and Gabotsky saves it. See, I knew he was going to go for goal. I knew it. Which team do you hope win Afcon? I hope we get a first-time winner. So I hope, Equatorial Guinea, Senegal, Burkina Faso. I hope one of those teams win, but it'll be difficult. It will definitely be difficult. But those are the teams. I want to see a new winner win it. Michael, I just want to give you a shout because you've been doing an excellent job with Afcon. I hope you see a boost in your subscriptions. Thank you very much, Lucas, for your kind comments. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Okay, we got a whole pushing on. See, this is nothing on the players. We got a lot of pushing going on here. Whoa. Let's calm it down, guys. Let's calm it down. Whoa. Hey. Let's calm it down here. Shit. This is not a Royal Rumble where the whole locker room comes out and starts pushing with each other. But it looked right there that Hakimi did get headbutted. I'm not going to lie. But this is all the ref. The ref has lost the plot of this game. He didn't control it. But Lucas, thank you very much for your kind comments. And, I'll be continuing with my international football coverage and obviously more focusing, I think, on European club competitions like Champions League, Conference League, and Europa League, because I like those the best. So many fouls, OMG, poor referee. Well, the referee has lost it. The Egyptian team has to calm down. I agree. And this game is hard to control at the moment. It is. Yeah, Equatorial Guinea is my favorite, says Andre. Oh, nice. Holy shit, WWE. Again, it is escalating, bro. All right, let's see what happened here. That was Hakimi and Mustafa Mohammed. Oh, God. Whoa. Okay, so they got into it with each other. Then Mustafa Mohammed puts his head into Hakimi. Hakimi puts his hands on. Oh, God. This is not a good... The ref has lost the plot, man. Now you got Carlos Quiros and Holly Hostage hugging with each other. What is going on here? Oh, my God. But you knew this was coming. Literally, he took off his shirts, bro. Watch the replay, guys, if you didn't already. Watch Mustafa Mohammed. Actually, no, he didn't grab his shorts. It actually just came off. But then, oh my God. Then the referee pushes Munir's face. This is WWE, bro. Isn't it actually, if I'm not mistaken, it is Royal Rumble, so it wouldn't make sense that we get this sort of action. Love the feisty nature, a proper North African derby. Yeah, you got to get... It's a little bit, boiling over, but you got to have some emotions, man. This is a big, big game. Let's be honest here. And Hakimi gets the yellow card, of course, and definitely Mustafa Mohammed. Yeah. He's like, what? Well, you know what? This is a feisty derby, man. This is what we want sometimes. Mustafa Mohammed literally took his shorts off. Guys, you should be kicking the ball, not the players. Indeed, here's Munir with the free kick, and it's cleared away by Mustafa Mohammed. Can Omar Mahmoush win the header? He does. Salah doesn't control it. Amr Rabat puts it back into the box. A little bit of a shaky play from Egypt. They're just trying to clear their lines. They can't quite do it. There we go from Morocco, and it's cleared away. I think we're going to penalty, guys. I think we can all agree on that, unless we get a crazy winner at the end. Let's see what happens. But it's straight to Gabatsky's hands. Fight, 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 fight. Everybody. Alex Buka says, Senegal. Thank you for tuning in. Alex Buka, what a game. Yeah, this has actually been a really good game. I must admit. Nothing will top the Ghana versus Gabon fight. Oh, yeah. 100%. Where Ghana were pissed. Actually, I think Ghana were pissed. And Zizou's coming on to the field, by the way. He's been really good this tournament. I think he'll come on for Omar Mahmoush. But Ghana were just more pissed off, I think, in that scenario, because Gabon didn't clear the ball away when they scored the goal. That's why Ghana were mad. And then, well, they got mad at themselves because they got knocked out of the Afcon. And, Andre Ayew did guarantee that they would win the final game against Comoros. He scored, and then he didn't score, excuse me. He got the red card. The ref was fighting with Munir. I don't know what this ref is doing at the moment. And there are the yellow cards. WWE. Oh, my God. Actually, I'm going to quickly check. Is it the Royal Rumble tonight? Because that would make perfect sense that we have this sort of melee right now going on. Let me quickly check. I think it is tonight, January 30th. Wow. Oh, my God. Actually, we did get a locker room spute. We got the Team Raw and Team SmackDown fighting it on the field. And like I said, Omar Mahmoush is coming off and Zizou is coming on. So, been very impressed with Zizou throughout this whole tournament. And he can add a little bit of more creativity with this team because, Omar Mahmoush, he's okay, but Zizou, I think, is more of that creative spark down the wing. So, Egypt got to start attacking, though, because they haven't really attacked at all in this. After they scored the goal, here's the ball still with Morocco in Egypt's half. Good ball into the box. Somebody free. Gabatsky with an amazing save. Oh, my God. How did Gabatsky save that? That was ridiculous save from Gabatsky. How did he save that? Oh, my God. What a save. And he's injured. Oh, no. Oh, no. What a save that was, guys. If each of these teams qualified for Afcon had a Royal Rumble, who would win? Well, I gotta watch this. Oh my God, what a save! Tipping that to the crossbar as well. Oh my, wow. That might be the save of the tournament so far. That is incredible. Naif should have maybe scored there, but that is. Even he's like, how did I not score? That was an extremely good goal. If each of the teams that qualify for AFCON had a Royal Rumble, who would win it? Who is the biggest team? That's a good question, Timothy. Who would win it? Maybe Senegal. I think Senegal would. Senegal got a lot of physicality in their side, and Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly, Chekuyate. They got a lot of good. They got a lot of good like I think I think Royal Rumble type players. Are you American living in Finland or just Finnish with a really good English skills? I'm half American, half Finnish, so that's why. But I've been living in Finland most of my life. What a save! What a save! Holy crap, indeed. Know your prime on the pitch. Well, I'm not too sure about that. Iver Pettersson says, what a save. And Burkina Faso and Senegal are giants. That is true. Burkina Faso as well. They are giants. But my bet would be Senegal. My bet would be Senegal. Oh, my God. How did he save that? Okay, to be fair, Nayev should have scored there. What does he have on the gloves? It looks like he's got like a hedgehog. What is it called? Hedgehog, kind of like whiskers or something like that. Oh, damn. What does he have on his gloves? Can somebody explain to me what does Gabaski have on his gloves? So it seems like he's okay to play. Okay. Hopefully he's the best, man. Hopefully he's the best. Yeah, but Onana had an amazing save against Comoros. Yes, he did. But I'm going to give it to this one now. That was an extremely good save from Gabatsky. Otherwise, it would be 2-1. And with only, what is now? Okay, there's going to be a lot of extra time, though, because of the fight. Even Munir is pissed off. But remember, guys, hit the like button on the stream. And obviously, there will be a watch-along later tonight for the USA taking on Canada. I won't be as loud as I am right now because it will be late. Maybe for the first half I can be, but the second half I'll have to be a little bit more quiet. So if, either team score, well, especially the USA score, I'm just going to have to go like that. But Gaboski cannot take the kicks. Yeah, they might have to sub him out. I'm not going to lie. I think they might have to sub him out. As what is Abdelmonem goal kick there? That was poor from him. Here's Salah. Salah's being held by Messina. Is it going to be nope, it's not a foul. Salah's just getting frustrated. And I don't blame him, but man, the ref has not had no control of this game. Burkina Faso, Mali, or Senegal would win the Royal Rumble. I'm going with Senegal. That is my guess to win the Royal Rumble of the Afcon. What time is it in Finland? It is currently 6:41 p.m. So 7 hours ahead of East Coast in the States and Canada. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. I'm not gonna lie though, Egypt haven't had a lot of the fouls go for them. Very true. I forgot about Mali. Okay, yes, Mali, that is a good point. But most of their side is actually quite small. Like, I think only the goalkeeper and Ibrahima Kone are the big guys on the team. Maybe Yves Bissouma as well. But a lot of them are like kind of like maybe 5'11", like I would say 1.75 m sort of height. Somewhat big, yeah, because they got the likes of Gineppo and obviously the Traores, and they're not like the most physical sort of players, if you know what I mean. Ziyech has to come in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, don't do that, Hans. That's rude. That's very, very rude indeed. If there is a Royal Rumble, it is... Oh, my God. Don't be rude. Oh, yeah, the striker, Khalifa Koulibaly, is 6'6". That is true. Yeah, Gabashi has to come off. That's a shame. That's a real shame, man. So Egypt are down to their third goalkeeper. Wow. Wow. You got to give credit to Egypt, man. These goalkeepers are going down like flies. Oh, man. And it's going to be Mohamed Sobi who's going to replace him. And it's the same thing as well for Gabatsky. It's his groin. It's his groin as well. Wow. That's a shame. But it looks like Salim Amala is going to come off the field, and it's going to be Imran Lusa, the Watford man, who's going to replace him. Amila has been a little bit quiet. Amala, has been quiet throughout the whole game, to be honest. He had good link-up play for one of the chances, but that's about it. And Naziri is coming off, and it's May who's going to come onto the field. One of the May brothers, of course. And I think it's Ryan. Yes, it is Ryan May as well. Are you watching Senegal versus Equatorial Guinea? No, but I will be having I'll be watching it on my computer while I'm watching the USA-Canada game. So don't worry about that. Sam is Equatorial Guinea all the way. Are you from Equatorial Guinea? Or are you like your ancestry come from Equatorial Guinea? Let me know. Salah and Quiros are talking about something. They're talking about, hey, give me the ball, I will score. I think that's what Salah's saying. 4 L's. Luca says, how has Afcon coverage been in Europe? It's been poor over here if you don't know how to use streaming sites. Where are you watching from, Lucas, by the way? And at least here in Finland, I mean, there's no studio or anything like that, but I wasn't expecting a studio. I don't know how it's like in the UK with Sky Sports, and I think also on BBC. So it's been okay. I mean, they shown every game on time here in Finland, at least, and we have some of them have been English commentary and some of them have been Finnish commentary, but for the most part, it's been decent coverage, I must say. So yeah, actually, guys, tell me, where are you watching from? Where are you watching the stream from? I know a couple of you have answered that already, but I want to know, where are you watching today's game from? Oh, wow. Sammy is actually from. Wow, I am from Equatorial Guinea, Michael. I've been so proud of the team. As long as we fight to the end, I don't mind going out this round 1-1 after extra time. Prediction lose on penalties. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've never talked to somebody from Equatorial Guinea, and I know it's the only Spanish-speaking country on the continent of Africa. So very, very cool. And obviously they've hosted 2 Afcons, and that's, the 2 times they made it to the semifinal in 2015 and the quarterfinals in 2012. And I think on both occasions they went out to Ivory Coast, if I'm not mistaken. So big up to everybody in Equatorial Guinea. And man, what is the capital? No, it's not Banjul. That's Gambia. What is the capital of Equatorial Guinea? Oh man, I should know this. Man, what is the... you're gonna have to tell me, Sammy. I cannot remember what the capital is. So we got the UK in the house. Well, awkward. I think it is Germany. But let's see. Do you think? Here we go. Is there a chance? Okay, Egypt's link-up play in the last 30 minutes has been atrocious. Morocco have been definitely the more dominant side and looking to score, but we know with Egypt, they can score any moment. And finally, Egypt get a foul, and Mustafa Mohamed is fouled. Do you think Equatorial Guinea will beat Senegal? I don't think they will beat them. Sorry to say, Sammy, but I think it's going to penalties. I just see it going to penalties 100%. No doubt about it. Equatorial Guinea are a tough side. Against Mali, right? I predicted Mali to win because, I predicted Mali to win the Afcon. For the first 80 minutes, right, Equatorial Guinea did, I would say, absolutely nothing. Okay? Then in the last 10 minutes and extra time, they should have won. They had a lot of good chances, but their decision-making was poor. So it is a very tough side to play against, I must say. It is a very tough side. So best of luck to Equatorial Guinea. I'm running with the minnows, of course, but I kind of want to see also Senegal win an Afcon because they've never won it either. So we got Norway in the house. Oh, but I'm watching from England. Okay, so you're originally from Equatorial Guinea, but you live in England. I see. Very, very cool. Cool. We got Slovenia in the house. Oh, it's Molobo. Man. I should have got that. I remember it at least. A couple of pirate sites, but best to keep them a secret. Yeah, best to do that as well. But I am from Zambia. Oh, very cool. But parents are from there. Dakar and Wepu, and obviously Sakala will take us far in the next couple of years. I agree with that, Timothy. But the one thing with Zambia is you guys are fantastic going forward, right? You got all this attacking talent. Defensively, you have conceded way too many goals. Especially for World Cup qualifiers, also with Afcon qualifiers. You guys have an amazing attacking force, but defensively, you need to sort that out. And I think then, Zambia could do something in the next Afcon if they qualify, but defensively must get sorted out. Sammy, where are you getting the internet from? Oh, God. ESPN only plays it if something bad happens or to make dumb predictions that are poorly justified. From New York, NYC in the house, baby. Malobo, yes, okay. I thought, Michael, I don't recommend pinning his goal. Okay, Jersey boy, but why can't I? I see a lot of other channels do that, to be honest. So I will quickly unpin it, though, if that is the case. Let me quickly do that. There we go. If Jersey Boys tells me to do so, I'll do so indeed. Thanks for tuning in, Jersey Boy, by the way. So we have 4 more minutes of the 90 to go. Let's see what happens. Still 1-1. Still Gabatsky in goal. I don't know how well he can move in the goal, to be honest. The problem with the second half, at least after the goal, is it's just been too many stoppages. Just the referee hasn't controlled it. I think the players lost their heads a little bit. Now it's kind of gone back to a bit better flow of the matchup. So that needs to be much better. But it's been a good game, man. We still got about 3.5 more minutes to go. Salah against Messina again. Here's Salah. Salah hasn't seen a lot of the ball in the second half. Salah's trying to go past 3 players, and he almost does so, and it's a throw-in for Egypt. You'll get done for copyright. No idea how other channels are doing it, but just don't want to see you get copyrighted takedown, which will result in termination, bro. Yeah, I understand. Thank you for telling me that, Jersey boy. But that's weird. I don't get it. Well, I've done it a couple of times anyways, and nothing's happened. So maybe I'll stop doing it just in case. But now Egypt are on the attacks. Let's see what happens, man. If Egypt get the late goal here, obviously they're going to win the game, but no foul there on Omar Kamal. Can Morocco counterattack quickly? Here they come, Morocco. It's too slow from them either. Yep, and then actually no, Ryan Mee keeps it in. Oh, what play by Ryan Mee? He's going to drive it down. I think it's Munir at the back post. Good play from Ryan Mee, and it is a corner for Morocco. Indeed, and extra time, it looks like. Indeed, very true. Ever since Stopila Sunsu left a few years ago, the defense has suffered. We actually lost to Equatorial Guinea in qualifying to this tournament too. Yes, indeed. And obviously, I think you lost them in the World Cup qualifiers. I'm pretty sure. At least you might have beaten them at home. But here's the corner for Morocco, and it's almost fallen at the feet. They still got it with, I think, Hakimi. Hakimi is 3-on-1. Can Hakimi keep it in? He does. He's still with Hakimi. Pushes off Trezeguet. Still Hakimi trying to get the corner. Doesn't quite work out. And a little bit of pushing in. Wait, that was a... Hakimi and Fatou are hugging it out. They're hugging it out for sure. Yeah, so that's one thing Zambia need to clear up is defensively. 2018 World Cup, so long as it is every 4 years, will be amazing, in my opinion. A true global... See, I disagree, Lucas. I disagree. I rather have a 32-team World Cup, but I don't want to say too much because let's give it a try. I'm just worried about the quality. That's my main concern is about the quality. Yes, that is true, Jersey boy. Couldn't say it better, man. Couldn't say it better, but now I unpinned it for sure. So hopefully no trouble happens. Why did they have Gabotsky still in goal, man? The guy clearly cannot kick. Salah wins the one-on-one battle against Masida. Here comes Salah down the right wing for Egypt. Still with Salah. And it's well defended by Naif. Still with Morocco. It's not a foul, and it's a throw-in for Egypt. Ooh, that might have been a good position for Salah to do something, but didn't quite work out for him. And do you think Patson can become one of the top strikers on the continent? We also tried to get Gustil to play for us. He was born in Zambia. Okay, very cool. I do believe Patson can, because I really wanted him at Liverpool. I'm not gonna lie. I think I heard about him at RB Salzburg, and I was like, we got to get this guy. Unfortunately, we didn't. Leicester got him, and I think he will slowly grow into the Premier League and get more and more used to it. And, what's his ceiling? He could become like a top 20 striker in Europe. I think he can definitely become that because he is a very good striker. He just needs to get more game time because he's not like a permanent starter for Leicester because, there's the likes of obviously Jamie Vardy and Kelechi Iheanacho. So, but Patson is a massive talent, absolutely massive talent. Obviously, and Wekbu at Brighton, obviously Sakala at Rangers. Zambia have some ballers. Should get thoughts on the 90 minutes maybe. And if Morocco wins, it will Ryan Mee Derby. He is half Moroccan and Cameroonian. Oh, wow. Okay, I did not know that. So the Mee brothers are half Moroccan, half Cameroonian. Now, that would be a little bit awkward for the family, but a pretty special moment as well. And like I think we all guessed, it's going to extra time. I got to see how many fouls there have been in this game. There has been so many fouls. In total, guys, there have been 40 fouls. 40! Jesus. 40 fouls in total. That is a lot of fouls. I think soon we're going to hit the final whistle and we're going to extra time. Like I think a lot of people guessed. Salah loses the ball still with Morocco. Ryan Mees trying to win the header. Cleared away by Abdel Monem. Cleared away by Egypt as far as to Mustafa Mohammed, who can't control it. And you guessed it, people. We're going to extra time. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. Every time this happens, I swear. Every single time it happens. All right, let me just quickly change this. I'm going to go get some water as well, guys. So go get some snacks. Go get a drink. I got my drink of water. I will soon be back. I'm just going to quickly switch this. There we go. So we know it's first half. No, not extra time. There we go. Boom. Boom. See, because I don't know how to quite do this whole OBS like perfectly yet. So that's the thing. But we are going to 1-1. There has been 38 fouls. Is it 38? Did I count that wrong? 39. All right. All right. But it's been a lot of fouls. More African and Asian representation is the main takeaways for me. That is true. And the quality of these teams doesn't warrant only 5 slots for Africa. It might cause a drop, but it's just imbalance as of right now. That is a valid point. Definitely then, Asia, Africa, and CONCACAF will benefit from more teams available in the World Cup. So they will slowly get better as they get more money into their federations, as long as the money is used wisely. That is the main concern I have. This game is close. Let's go, Mo Salah, says Avi. Yep. I mean, I'm a Liverpool fan as well, guys. But, the best of luck to both teams. We know both Moroccan and Egyptian fans are very, very passionate. They want their teams to win. So, obviously, I will slightly favor Egypt because of Mo Salah, but you gotta respect Morocco as well, especially Hakimi. I think the guy's an absolute baller. And lol at Ryan Me Darby. Yes, indeed. All right, guys, I'm gonna quickly go get some water and I'll be right back. So have some banter in the chat. There we go. So Rohan is asking, Michael, what do you predict to happen now? It's going to penalties. You guys give me your prediction. Is this going to penalties or will somebody score in extra time? Will Egypt feel a little bit more fatigued? Because we know they did play in the extra time against Ivory Coast. So let's see if the legs can continue. Obviously, Morocco have only played 90 minutes against Malawi, of course. So it could get interesting. This is going to penalties, but you guys give me your score prediction in the chat. Lucas is giving this game an 8 out of 10. Decent quality plus feisty nature of the game makes it a good watch. 100% agree. I think if there wasn't as many fouls, I think the flow of the game was good until, it was getting chippy and the referee just completely lost control. So you got to blame the referee, I think. He's lost control of the matchup. My prediction might happen 1-1 and penalties. Obviously saying, yes, we need Salah back, but he needs to get to that crown. Then Salah will get the Liverpool contract. 100% agree. If you're a Liverpool fan, a real Liverpool fan, you want Salah to win this Afcon. You want to. Why wouldn't you want your star player to get some success with this national team and then even be more hungry for more trophies when he comes back to Liverpool? Want a Champions League, want the League Cup, want the FA Cup, want the Premier League. You want it all after you get a little bit of taste of silverware. That's what great players do. So if you're a Liverpool fan and asking, I want Egypt to be eliminated right now, bro, you're not a real Liverpool fan. You're just, I don't know what you are, man. You're not. Mike is back from getting water. Yes, indeed. And Bernard Boateng. Oh, we got one of the Boateng brothers says hello. Hello to you as well. And Lucas saying, come on, you Spurs. All I have to say, Spurs, thanks for Luis Diaz. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If Salah wins AFCON, he will want that Prem and UCL. 100%, bro. 100%. You're not true. If there are Liverpool fans in the chat, do you if you genuinely want Egypt to be eliminated, say right now, because I will not call you out, but I will ask you, do you really want Salah to come? Because, all right, obviously club football is back next weekend, but it is the FA Cup. So have to think about that as well. And, the AFCON final will be next Sunday. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as now the extra time will be soon kicking off as they just choose which sides. Yep, exactly. Real Liverpool fans want the players to win the titles. Exactly. If you don't want your players to win titles, you're just a fan of just hating. That's it. You're just a fan of hating. So is Mohamed Sobi? So Gabatsky's still going to continue. Wow, I'm surprised Gabatsky is still going to continue in this game. Really, I really am. They won 2 games without Mane and Salah. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Even though I was a little bit panicking about the first leg against Arsenal, and I was like, oh God, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. But hey, you know what? They perform now, and I'm happy about it. And then now with Luis Diaz coming, he'll probably start on Sunday, I think. I think Luis Diaz will start. So very happy indeed. And there is a substitution for Egypt as well. Excuse me, guys, as Mahmoud Allah is replacing Ashraf as well. I feel like my video is a little bit behind. Has the extra time already started? And it has just started right now. Perfect timing indeed. And we are off in the first half of extra time. Remember, guys, to get your score predictions if you haven't done so already. Or, just tell me, is this going to penalties? I think a lot of people will say this is going to penaldos. Penaldos. Oi, Mike, I don't want to box you in a fight. Please don't call me out. I don't call you out, Sebastian. I don't call you out. Why was there a worry in the first place? He only missed out 3 games, and they were crap teams. I think it's just because, Salah and Mane, they have scored the most goals for Liverpool, other than Jota, of course. So if you lose a lot of your goal production in your team, you're gonna worry. You're definitely gonna worry. It's like the same thing with, let's say, United, right? Ronaldo gets all the goals for them. Who will get all the goals? Or in goal with David De Gea. If David De Gea, for example, was playing for one Afcon team, who would save them? Because David De Gea has saved United a lot throughout this season. So I think that's why Liverpool fans were panicking. Yes, you could say it was crap teams they played against, but you could struggle against the crap teams as well. Like Liverpool did against Arsenal. Maybe Arsenal are just a crap team. No, I'm just kidding, Arsenal fans. You guys need to sort yourselves out, though, and get a signing soon. Luis Diaz was never going to be a Spur. He saw our trophy. He saw all the dust. I'm sorry, Lucas. He saw all the dust on your trophy cabinet, and he said, no. But you got Dejan Kulusevski. That's a good signing. I think that's a very good signing if you are a Spurs fan. Indeed, ball into the box, and it's a corner for Morocco. That was a good ball, I think, from Munir. Zayev was about to header that in. No, Nayev. Not Zayev. Nayev. That's a good clearance by Omar Kamal, of course. Yep. There would have been right there, Nayev Aguerd. Will Egypt keep sitting back? Can they find at least a couple of counterattacks? Ever since they got the goal, they haven't done too much going forward. Here's the ball into the box. Roman Saiz wins the header, and it's over the bar. It is over the bar from Roman Saiz. Isak to Arsenal. We'll see, man. If I was Arsenal, I wouldn't pay 80 million for Isak. I think you can get as much as I like Alexander Isak and he can become a really good striker. Is he worth 40 million? 70 million. It's a lot. It's a lot of money, man. I know the guy has talent, but he is injury prone. I don't think enough Arsenal fans are talking about that. Good defending from Messina against Salah right there. That's just poor luck. That is poor luck indeed. He was trying to clear it, but it didn't quite work out. And it's just the throw in for Egypt, and it's well defended. Morocco trying to counterattack quickly, but El Neni with the good clearance, and Nayev clears it away, and it goes straight to Gabatsky, who seems like he's moving fine, I guess. Gabatsky's moving fine. There's no worries there. They're going to have to continue without, I don't know if Mohamed El Shanawi is out for the whole tournament, but he might just have a little bit of a groin injury in his back if, obviously, Egypt win this game. But it's been a good half so far. But we'll see if Isak goes to Arsenal. Spurs has 26 trophies total, I think, in the history, but they have one outing. Wow. Don't be rude, Sebastian. I kind of feel bad for Egypt's second goalkeeper, so do I. And Isak versus VVD, oof. Yeah, oof, indeed. I mean, Isak is I think, a fantastic player, but the guy is injury prone, and he hasn't scored as many goals as people would think. He has been a little bit quiet this season, but that's because of injuries as well. Hakimi tries to put it into the box. Can now Egypt counterattack quickly with Mustafa Mohamed? Good defending from Amrabat. Here is the shot, and they have to take Gabatsky off. I'm sorry. Do they not have any more subs? Is that why? Let me quickly check. They made 1, 2, 3. So they can make a sub. Why don't they do it? Clearly, Gabatsky cannot move. So you got to replace him if you're Egypt. You have to replace him. The guy is just too injured. Let's be honest here. He's way too injured. Munir with the shot there. Why? Okay, I beg that Carlos Queiroz, if he doesn't switch him for at least the... Okay, here we go. See, now the substitute is happening. I knew this would happen. So Mohamed Sobi is going to come onto the field. The third string goalkeeper now. Oh, God. And unfortunately, Gabatsky is coming off. What a shame, man. He made a fantastic save on, obviously, Nayev Ashrud. And now obviously, Mohamed Sobi is going to come onto the field. So, made an incredible save, Gabatsky. Made an absolute incredible save. I mean, the Eritrean Arsenal fans will be happy, especially there being a lot of them here in North London. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Obviously, Alexander Isak is of Eritrean descent, so that would obviously be a big signing indeed. But I'm not too sure if that's the guy for Arsenal. I really don't. The injuries would just scare me a little bit. The injuries would scare me. I think Isak is better served in the continental football, Spain, Italy, Germany. I think Alexander Isak's best league for him is Germany. I think with the play, how the play goes, end-to-end stuff where he's able to use his skill and his pace that he has, and obviously his finishing abilities is top-notch, and he can take a shot from anywhere. So I think he's better suited to the German league. I don't know if he can handle the physical. Well, he can handle the physicality of the Premier League because he is a quite big striker, but he doesn't use that physicality as much, I would say. Here's now Egypt. Here's Mustafa Mohamed playing it to Mo Salah. Mo Salah is trying to control it, but it's well defended from Nayev, and Morocco cleared away. Raimi is going to try get to the ball. It doesn't quite fall. Falls to Munir El Haddadi. Morocco going to kind of now counterattack. Here's Hakimi. Hakimi now going to slow down the play. Slow it down. Ball into the box, and it's Mohamed Sobi who kind of drops it. Oh, that would have been bad for him. Is that a foul on Salah? And it is from Sofian Amrabat. That was a little bit nervous for Sobi. I was a little bit nervous for Sobi right there, as Rohan says, come on, Sobi. I think Isak should take over from Lewandowski at Bayern Munich. Oh, wow, that would be some signing for the Swede. Some signing for the Swede. So, Gabatsky is obviously devastated. He had to come off. I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him, but it just had to happen. It's all right, man. Can Mohamed Sobi be the hero? Egypt are down to their third goalkeeper. You got to give them credit, man. They got to give them credit. Mustafa Mohamed trying to win the header. Doesn't quite do it for them. Ball played back into Egypt with Trezeguet. Trezeguet has been a little bit quiet throughout the whole game, but not quite. Not quite. So still, oh, God, that was good defending from, I think it was, who was it from? Was it from Lusa? No, I don't think it was from Lusa, actually. It wasn't from Lusa, indeed. It was... Oh, man. What was his name again? Oh, man, I gotta have to quickly check. Aymen Barkok with the good tackle. So, you look Kurdish. You know what? A lot of people say that. I look Kurdish, I look Italian, I don't know. But most of my ancestors come from, obviously, mostly Finland and then Poland. So that's where most of my ancestors come from. Mustafa Mohamed wins the ball. Salah's trying to get in behind. Salah still. Oh, it would have been. But it's a foul on Bono. How that's a foul on Bono, I have no clue. I actually have no clue how that's a foul on Bono. But Salah would have been maybe through there. Okay. Oh, he pushes with Roman Saiz, I see. And then, well, kind of has a kick on Bono's head, but it doesn't quite. A lot of these non-European-based players at this tournament earned at least a trial with some European teams, in my opinion. So, Kamara from Sierra Leone, Zizou in Egypt, to name a few. Yep, 100%. This is why the Afcon is good. It's a good scouting opportunity for, maybe not the big leagues in Europe, but, here in Finland, for example, because a lot of the, Gambian players, a lot of them actually started off here in Finland and then obviously moved on to better leagues in Europe. So it is a good scouting site if you're trying to find, some unknown players and then you want to bring them into Europe. So I think that's also benefit of this Afcon, and especially also during a transfer window. People see that as well. Egyptian starting squad, almost everyone from Zamalek, almost either Zamalek or Al Hilal. It is one of those two teams. But Ryan Mee wins the ball, and it's out for good work from Omar Kamal again. Mike is from Finland. He is half American. He supports Hoiko from Finland and Liverpool from England. Well, there we go. Michael Golski. That's a good one. That is a good one, Sebastian. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button as here comes Salah down the right wing. Salah against Naif. Salah still. Back post 2. Mustafa Mohammed, and it's 2. No, it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet. And it's 2-1 Egypt. What play from Salah? This is what I talked about in my round of my quarterfinal predictions. I said I want Salah to step up. You know what? A goal and assist. That was all Salah right there. And if Trezeguet missed that, oh my God, I would actually, the guy would have been, see, there you go, rubbing the boots of the golden boy. Mohamed Salah, brilliant work from him. Zizou wins the ball, plays it out wide to Salah. Salah takes on Naif. Naif being a little bit too cheap with the defending there. Should have went stronger onto Salah. And that's just a great ball to Trezeguet at the back post. Nobody marking him. It's 2-1 Egypt. You know what? 2-1 Egypt. They have looked like I don't think it would say the total domination in the second half, but you got to give it to Egypt, man. And Salah, the king, man. The king Salah, and it's 2-1 Egypt. Goal Rohan, yes indeed. Good news for Copenhagen. They are close to signing Amu from Hammerbu. Oh, Trezeguet tap in. Golazo. Salah doing Salah things again. Yeah, exactly, bro. Let's go. Mo Salah, bring the crown. Exactly. Hopefully Mane or Salah bring the crown. I hope for one of them that they win a Afcon, as they never have. But obviously, good luck to every team that is still in this competition. But, you know, as a Liverpool fan, I want the Liverpool boys to do well. Bring that winning mentality back into the side. But you know what? Egypt coming back from a 1-0 down. You got to give them credit, man. You got to give credit. He's a playmaker. That was good. All right, bye, Morocco. Not yet, man. They still got time. Let's go, Egypt, 2-1. Finally pulled myself together after this goal. I'm back to chat. Sorry, guys. Was pretty nervous. Don't worry, Pierre. I understand you're nervous. Trust me. Honestly, I probably wouldn't do a watch-along if it's like a World Cup where the USA is in a round of 16. I couldn't do it. I would need to just sit down and relax and watch it with my friends. Good luck to Al Hilal at the FIFA Club World Cup. Might not have many of your players. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. I'm not going to give a reaction, man. I got to start resting my voice because there's another stream coming tomorrow. Yes, you did tell me he's a playmaker. I said I worded it wrong. I said that I just wanted him to start scoring. He scored, and then he just created something out of nothing with that goal. Great play from Zizou getting out wide to Salah, and, you know, Salah doing Salah things with that amazing pass, and Mohamed so getting the ball there comfortably. But you got to give credit to Salah, man. I said he needs to step up big time, and he has stepped up big time in this game. That's what the big players do. I specifically said you need your superstars to step up in the superstar moments, and that is what Salah has just done in this game. Hakimi did, because he got the penalty for Morocco, but otherwise it just hasn't been that good for Morocco. It just hasn't been good. Egypt can win it now. 100% they can. Yes, FC Copenhagen is close to Amu. Yes, indeed. And Bernard's Boateng says Canada going to beat America. Yeah, I'm going with the draw. I think it's going to be 1-1. It's apparently minus 15 or minus 10 Celsius, what Alejandro said. So, yeah, good thing I'm not there because it's so cold here in Finland. I don't see Morocco scoring one more goal. Could be OMG. And, yeah, guys, go check out Dugout Football Channel. He's going to do a watch-along for the Equatorial Guinea and Senegal match. All I have to say, Doug, it's not going to be the prettiest game. I don't think it's going to be the prettiest game. But I hope for the best for your stream, of course. And Lucas with the correct hashtag, as here comes Egypt again with Trezeguet playing out wide. So I think it's Zizou tries to go around and not quite. Hashtag Salah Ballon d'Or. Exactly. And now you need, I hope, Egypt time waste and give Morocco a piece of their own medicine. Well, to be honest, I don't think they were time wasting too bad, you know? I don't think they were time wasting too bad from Morocco in this game, like you said that they would do. But it wasn't too bad. But now Abu Kale is going to come on to the field for Morocco. They need something because Barkok is now off. So it's not looking good for Morocco, man. They got to start pushing forward. Egypt looking comfortable. And you got to give credit to Carlos Queiroz, man. You got to give credit to Carlos Queiroz. Here is now. Oh, is that a foul? No, it's not. Still the ball with Egypt. It's about to be Egypt versus Cameroon in the semifinals on Thursday. Okay. Egypt Cameroon final. Nope. Semifinal Egypt Cameroon. That's going to be interesting. Really wanted Morocco to win. They have a better team. But yes, they might have a better team just based on the clubs they play for. But you can't deny Zamalek and Al Hilal are very good teams when it comes to club football in Africa, especially Al Hilal. I think they've won now 2 straight African CAF Champions Leagues. Excuse me. Here's Mustafa Mohammed. Is he going to take the shot on? Oh, my God. Well, the field goal is good. That's for sure. The field goal is good. USA, USA, USA. One thing I got to say about USA fans, we got to get some better chants, guys. We got to get some good chants going. I don't know what sort of chants I hear nowadays from the US fans, but it's got to be much better. Here is Zizou still with the ball. Think about it as well. Higazi has been gone for pretty much the whole game since the first half, because obviously he was substituted at halftime. So you got to give credit to Egypt, man. They are hanging in there. Well, not hanging in there, but they have massively improved on what they performed in the first 3 games. Because the first 3 games were diabolical. Just nothing going forward, looking way too lethargic and slow. And then ever since that Ivory Coast game, maybe in the first 15 minutes when they were under the cosh, they have stepped up their performances. As there's a foul. No foul. Yep, there's a foul. Is this a red card on Abdelmonem? Nope, it's a yellow card on Mohamed Abdelmonem. Is he already under a yellow? I don't think so. Hopefully it's not a penalty, though, because that was close to the box, you know. USA Canada live stream today. Also, don't forget, yes, indeed, do not forget Senegal versus Cameroon final. But after extra time for multiple games between now and then, super tight. USA indeed. Mo Salah has Egypt to the semifinals at the moment. Yes, they are. Fixed your light, mate. See right there. There's the light, and fixed your light. All right. My mom is American, so I hope USA win. Exactly. Same here. We gotta hope for the best, man. They gotta just qualify to the World Cup, please. I cannot have another World Cup where one of my teams don't qualify. Well, only the USA qualify, but you know what I mean. But let's see now. This is a great opportunity for Hakimi to score. We know I said big players step up. Let's see if Hakimi steps up for Morocco. The man who has scored in 2 straight games with a free kick. He's going to go for this, you know. He's going to go for this. And Gabatsky's trying to yell at Mohamed Sobi. Nervous moment for the third goalkeeper against... he's going for the far post, Hakimi, just like he did against Gabon. Nope, couldn't dip it this time. Could not dip it this time around. Uskon, että Morocco tasoittaa ystävääni. Ei tasota. So if you guys were wondering what he asked, he said, do you think Morocco will tie the game? And I said, I don't think so. I think Egypt are going to hang on now. I think Egypt are definitely going to hang on now. But we will find out. The Josh Sargent Brigade will do it. Oh, God. But fair play to Josh. You know what? Fair play to Josh, man. He stepped up in the last couple of weeks. He's starting to play well, so I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for Josh because he fully deserves it, no doubt about it. Oh, man. Oh, man. But it is 2-1 Egypt, guys. So I want Sweden and Chile to make it. I still believe in Chile. Well, the belief will soon be over. I'm sorry. I can imagine all the Egyptian players. They play now back-to-back extra times. Look at this play from Salah, though. If you're Naif, though, the Moroccan center back, you have to be closing him down much quicker. You cannot allow Salah that sort of space, and that's just an exquisite ball to Trezeguet, where Bono couldn't get to it, Saiz couldn't get to it, and Hakimi just lazy at the back post. I think he was trying to track him back, but didn't quite do it. So that was just fantastic play from Salah. Fantastic play, but this is what you expect from him. And look at Trezeguet. That's what you do, man. You rub the golden boot. You rub it for good luck. So 2-1 for Egypt. It's looking good for them at the moment. They got to just hang on for 15 minutes, but let's see if they can do it. If this goes to penalties, that would be a pretty mad, shitty free kick indeed, and Egypt wins the Afcon. Well, we'll find out because they're going to get tired from this game again and again. But they got 15 minutes to hang on. Will they do it, guys? Do you think this is going to penalties still? Please let me know in the chat, and obviously hit the like button if you haven't done so already on the stream, and obviously subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I know, guys, I have to repeat it, but you know why I have to repeat it constantly. I think Cameroon could lose in the semis 1-0. All right. And Fabio Carvalho to Liverpool. That's the rumors. I'm not too sure if it is confirmed yet. I mean, obviously there are rumors, but I'm not sure if Liverpool have agreed to it. But just wondering why Liverpool would, go for 2 left wingers. I'd rather get another midfielder if you ask me. That's just my preference. I'd rather go for another midfielder or maybe a backup to Trent because Nico, I think, is going to go out on loan. But the second half of extra time will begin. Can Egypt hang on? You guys let me know in the chat, or will Morocco send this to penalties or penaldos or whatever, however you want to say it, pesis or whatever. Salah will get Egypt going. Oh, he's going with the fakes. Not quite. And we are off in the second half of extra time. Chile got no chance to qualify. I think Uruguay will get the 4th spot, and it will be between Colombia and I think Peru will get the playoff spot, so the 5th place in the standings. I think that's how it's going to work. Long ball towards Salah. Can he get on the end of it? Naif is going to try and break it down. Naif does do well as Salah pushes him down. I did predict Egypt, Cameroon, and Senegal at the Final Four, and 3 of them seem to be correct. Well, very good then, Ali Reza. I still think it's Cameroon or Senegal. All right. Do you think Ben Berrettern Diaz of Chile deserves a move? 100%, man. The guy has turned into a goal-scoring machine. Ever since he made his debut for Chile, he has actually turned into a goal-scoring machine. I'm very happy for him as well, and I think Chile fans are happy to have him because they probably would have never thought they would have this sort of player in their side at the moment because they don't really have any other good strikers. No offense, Sebastian, or to Chile. Nope, Egypt wins, okay? The way this Afcon went, don't be surprised by a Hakimi screamer. I agree. Except now he's a little bit physical there. Let's see if he's going to get a yellow card. Hakimi, if you get under his skin, he does, show a little bit of frailties. Yeah, it's just a push. Push is a push right there. And there's going to be another substitution for Morocco. Is it bad to hope for penalties? Don't want this to end low-key. Yeah, this has been a great game so far. Fabio Carvalho is an attacking midfielder. Well, we could use somebody like that, a bit more of a creativity. And then we can, because at the moment, who's our creator in the midfield? If they're healthy, it's Thiago or Naby Keita. Those are our 2 creators. So we need, I think, somebody else there just to have some cover. And he's 19, so he can only get better. And obviously, we'll see what happens with the transfer. But, yeah, that's a good move, I would say. Yes, I think so. Obviously, Pierre hopes no penalties. We lost keeper advantage already. Yep, exactly. Salah is a monster. Let's just say it now. Best player alive at this very moment on form. Well, we're always going to have a debate who's the best player on form. But, if we all agree that the Premier League is the toughest league and Salah has been performing week in and week out at a high level, he is the best player. He is the best player. How do you do polls, YouTube? There should be a little icon where the chat is, and it says create a poll, Doug. So check that out. You can see it there. You can definitely see it there. But the long ball is for Morocco. Where is their presence? Good play from Egypt. Just to calm it down, Mo Mohamed Sobi, the backup is comfortable there. Maybe not to Liverpool. Maybe not yet. Egypt will win 2-1. It's weird how Egypt won most of the Afcon, but only qualified like 3 times. Exactly, man. They have really failed in qualifying for World Cups. When they won those 3 straight Afcons, how they never made it to a World Cup is beyond me. Oh, it's good work from Omar Kamal. I got to give credit to this Egyptian defense. Really got to give them a lot of credit. It was another player down. Oh, my God. They're going down like flies at the moment. I will watch USA versus Canada with online TV. We'll show that match. Okay. I'll be doing a watch along for it, Ali Reza, so you're more than welcome to obviously join in the chat for the game. And it's still with Egypt here is I think Trezeguet still keeps the ball. Mustafa Mohamed plays it to Zizou. Poor ball from Mustafa Mohamed. Should be doing the better there. Now, Morocco got to start putting everybody forward. Hakimi's got to get forward. Where are your attacking players? Poor ball. Again, here's Abdelmonem playing out wide. Can they just get it out? Egypt, they do to nobody. They kind of have to keep the ball. There's still 12 minutes of the game so far left on Zafal. Actually, play continues with Ryan Mee. Morocco got to push forward, man. Where's Hakimi? Sofian Amrabat does well there. Burnout says Lewandowski. All right. Who do I think is the best midfielder? Are you talking about in the world? That's a tough one. Actually, here comes Morocco forward. I'll quickly answer that. Poor cross from Hakimi. Goes for a goal kick, and he's asking for a corner and doesn't get it. I think the best midfielder in the world is Joshua Kimmich. I think he is a fantastic footballer. Absolutely fantastic. So I would give it to Kimmich. Or, still, I think Modric and Casemiro and Cruz, they need a shout out, man. Still doing it at the age they are. They have been fantastic. As Mustafa Mohamed is coming off and Ramadan Sobi is coming onto the field. I will do a watch along for USA Canada, Ali Reza. I will do a watch along for that. And it looks like Munir is coming off, and replacing him is Tariq Zoudali. So, good work from Mustafa Mohamed, man. I know, his finishing is below average, but you know what? His work rate and his determination to get the ball is fantastic. As Mohamed Sobi's goal kick was terrible. Trezeguet still trying to win the ball. Good work from Amrabat. Still 10 minutes to go in this game. Do you think Morocco will make it go to penalties? Let me know in the chat. Like the video if you haven't, or like the stream if you haven't done so already, and subscribe if you're new, as there will be more Afcon content on the channel. There might be a live stream tomorrow for my semifinal predictions, as I will try and go in depth more analysis. Zizou trying to win it, doesn't quite do it for him. Still, Morocco trying to push. They got to get more guys forward. I mean, they got 4 guys in the box. They could probably get more. Amrabat is free at the edge. Is he going to take a shot? He takes the shot, Amrabat, and it's always going wide. Da 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 da. Always going wide. Every team I want to win loses. Oh, man, ouch. What do you think are the main differences between African football and European football in terms of playing style? That's a very good question, Timothy. I think for me, playing style-wise, is African football, they're very organized at the back, but I feel sometimes the goalkeeping is very, very shocking. When I've watched Afcons in the past, I feel like the goalkeepers make a lot of mistakes. So the goalkeeping, I think, could be a lot better from an African point of view. For Europe, I just think that their style of play is still better, but here's Salah. Here's still Salah playing it out wide to Zizou. Can Zizou make it 2 assists for Salah? He doesn't quite. Still Zizou, and it doesn't quite go for him. African football is definitely improving, but I don't think there's a whole difference when it comes to playing style, if you know what I mean. Like, obviously, in Europe, you'll have your Spain who can possess the ball more, but you have your France who are a bit more direct with their play. And I feel like a lot of African teams, they are direct with their play, kind of like France, whereas there's really only one Spain in the world, and they just keep possession. Now, the difference when it comes to the federation and the coaching, that's a whole different story, because the federations in Africa, they are a mess, and some of them are just worried about making money. And that's a real shame, because as here comes Ryan Mee, and it's just going for a goal kick for Egypt. And then the coaching, I think the coaching needs to get 100 times better in Africa. So I think those are I think on playing style, it's not too different, but just the whole aspect of the federation and the coaching needs to get better. Genuine question. Would Ziyech have made a difference? What would change this game were he available? I don't think Ziyech would make a whole lot of difference just basing on his form, because, you still got guys like Munir and Haddadi who kind of similar. Obviously, Ziyech is quality. I'm not denying that. He is quality, but would he made a whole difference? Obviously, there's Salim Amale. There's obviously Amin Barkok, but maybe Ziyech could have made a difference being a little bit more creative and, has a good shot on him, as we saw against Tottenham, of course. So would he have made a difference? Of course. Would he have made a massive difference in them winning this game or the Afcon? I don't think so. I generally don't think so. Here's Hakimi still trying to keep it in the field. Working hard, working well. Mohamed Zobi wins the ball. Can Egypt just get it out? They do. They got 6 more minutes to survive, and I think they might do it. Not a lot of communication from Morocco. Oh, man, that would have ended horribly almost. I have a feeling questions about Ziyech not getting picked will be asked if they don't go through. That's going to happen. They're going to ask all the questions about Ziyech and Mazwari. Why weren't they selected? Would they have made a difference? Yada, yada, yada. I think Halilhodžić has shown that, hey, If you're not with him with this journey, you're not gonna be selected. So I think that's the main thing. Experience and a new method of teaching football to children. These are two main differences. Okay, that's what Alireza says about the differences between Europe and African football. As Raimi tries to control it. Oh my God, what skill about Raimi? Oh, and then it goes straight out of play. Oh, what a shame for him. African football is more free flow and direct, where Europe is more tactical. That is true. And North African FAs are also more tactical compared to other African nations. That is a very good point. I feel, yeah, like they're more free flowing in Africa. Tactically, they're not as good as Europe. I think we can most agree, because just the coaching in Europe is, 100 times better to Africa. So that's, I think, one main thing for sure. And development of local coaches and talent will lead to long-term sustainability of African football and all other non-European countries. Exactly. You have to nurture the talent in your country. And I feel like, the African nations don't really do that. A lot of the talent, they just leave at 15. Why, you see a lot of these clubs like Ajax, Midtjylland, they have a lot of scouting bases and, are affiliates of clubs in Africa, like in Colombia, in Ghana or in Nigeria. So they got to definitely improve that in Africa, man. They got to keep their talent more and develop coaching. Have something like in Europe where if, for example, in Iceland, right? In Iceland, they only have 200 and something thousand people. If you want to be a full-time coach in Iceland, you need to have a UEFA license A coaching level. So that's something that they could do maybe in Africa and some countries to just get the coaching 100 times better, for sure. I think there is more of a target man element in African football too. Maybe, but I mean, the striker play in this tournament hasn't been the greatest. If we're honest, like the only two strikers that have done well, Ibrahim Okone, maybe also Abubakar Nekambi. So what other strikers have done well? There's not been a whole lot of strikers that have done well in this tournament. All right. And where would the best CONCACAF team finish in the Afcon? I think, Canada, USA, Mexico, they would reach the quarterfinals, semifinals. I think 100% think that. Would they win it? Difficult to say, man. I love all these like hypothetical questions and all that, but yeah. And I think they would make it to quarterfinals, semifinals, those three teams. Oh, Egypt got to hang on, and it's again. See, now they're resolute defending. Salah is coming back to defend. Got to give credit to Egypt, man. They got to give credit. Obviously, yep, Abubakar Owani, yeah, he had a decent tournament, but I think he could have been. He's been fantastic, obviously, for Union Berlin, but he needs to be much better. I think he could have been a little bit better for Nigeria. Well, now Egypt, they got everybody back. It's down to Morocco. Salah's got the cramps as well. Everybody's got the cramps. Salah's been working hard. Salah's got the cramps. You can tell he's barely moving. Everybody's got to defend for Egypt. Here comes Raimi pushing it forward. Well worked for Egypt. Here's El Neni. El Neni with a poor pass. Why are you just put it into the corner if anything? Here comes Morocco again with Raimi out wide. I think it is to... I'm not too sure who it is. They're not showing the number, and I don't know who it is because I don't hear any commentary. Here is now Roman Saiz. Not a whole lot of players into the box. Roman Saiz with the ball, and it's cleared away by Egypt. Salah's going to run for it. Salah's going to go for it against Bono. Bono's going to... well worked by Bono. Egypt's got to hang on, man. All right, guys, I'm not going to look at too much of the chat. Yep, even Zambia will use Daka somewhat as a target man for his height. You use his skill and pace. Oh, what a horrible decision. What a horrible decision that is from Brahimi. What are you doing there, Rahimi? Jamaica need a miracle today. They're pretty good. They're better away Jamaica than at home. That's all I got to say. KJ, I haven't seen you for a while, man. What's up? What's up with you, man? How are you doing? Indeed. This is probably the best goalkeeping I've seen at an overall AFCON. I agree with that. Going back to what you said earlier about the goalkeeping, oh my God, man. I can still remember like 2010, 2012 AFCON. Some of the goalkeeping I saw was just atrocious. So but this one has been good. I think the only real mistake would be let's see if Egypt are going to give a penalty, but they don't. Mohamed Abdel Rahman making a mistake. Making a good tackle, excuse me. The Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone. That is the only real howler I have seen in this tournament. Good play from Egypt. Good play from Morocco. Is that a foul? All right. It's coming down to one final free kick, I think, guys. Oh my gosh. Abu Khal then pushes down, I think. Shithousery is going on. What do you, I already talked about it, KJ. I'll just quickly say this. I'm not going to repeat it again, but disgusting. Disgusting action from Greenwood. I hope he never plays again. It seems like it is him, basing on the evidence, but he should never be allowed to play football again. That's just and the best team in Asia, it is Iran at the moment. Iran or Saudi Arabia, they're playing some fantastic football, I must say. But I would lean towards Iran. They have been really, really good. And 2010 Afcon Angola versus Mali says it all. You read my mind, Timothy. When Angola were 4-0 up in that game, it was the opening match of the Afcon in 2010, and Angola scored 4 goals in the last, I think, 13 or 12 minutes and equalized the game 4-4. And some of the goalkeeping as Trezeguet. Oh, what is Trezeguet doing there? Trezeguet, get up, man. Trezeguet, come on, man. More pushing out. I think we're going to lose our cool here. We're going to lose our cool here again, guys. Trezeguet. Guys, did you see that? I think he went down a little bit easy, if you ask me. A little bit easy. He's been arrested for it now from reports that, yeah, that would make sense, Liz Love. I think that would make sense. I don't want to talk about it anymore, guys, because it's pretty disgusting, but that's all I'm going to say about it. I won't make any video or anything about it. Let's just hope that the lady is okay and that she gets, some money or something like that for being treated like that. Nobody should ever be treated like that, especially a lady. But here's the last free kick for Morocco. They're playing it short. What are they doing? Hakimi loses the ball, and here comes a counterattack opportunity. I think the net is free. It's a 3-on-1 for Egypt. Salah. Oh, my God, if Egypt messed this up. Mohamed Sobi back to Salah. Oh, my God, how did Egypt mess that up? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, how did Egypt mess that up? If Morocco score here, oh, my God. Long ball towards Bono. Not quite there. Shoot it, Mohamed Sobi. Shoot it. It's now with Zizou. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I was actually going to lose my shit if Morocco messed that up. I mean, if Egypt messed that up and Morocco scored. Yep, it looks like congrats to Egypt. Salah must be feeling the cramps now. He must be feeling the cramps. I think he's on the ground. Yep, I think Egypt are about to win. Yeah, they haven't. What's going on here? Oh, there's a substitution. That Salah's coming off. Hamdi is coming on to the field. Yep, it looks like it. You don't know what happened? Really? You don't know what happened? You might want to check Twitter. That's all I'm going to say. Which Afcon has been your favorite one? I think 2012 was pretty special with Zambia winning. Also 2010, there were so many upsets, like Malawi defeating Algeria. So as a Liverpool fan, I really hope Egypt wins so Salah gets a chance of his Ballon d'Or. Agree, and look who's coming off. The man with an assist and a goal, Mohamed Salah, with a goal and assist in this game, and giving, I think, Egypt the win here. I think it's going to be on the win here. They're close to it. Only a couple more seconds, I think. You know who got the man of the match, guys. You know who got the man of the match. The best player in the world, in my opinion. Ball played long towards Mohamed El-Neni. He clears it away. Egypt just got to hold on for a couple more seconds. No foul there. Morocco got to punt it forward. Here comes Ryan Mee. Still with Morocco. Is that a foul? Oh, is that a foul from Trezeguet? Is it a foul? Or is it full time? It is full time, and Egypt win. Egypt have won. Egypt have not defied the odds, I would say, but they have proven me wrong again. Wow. And Mo Salah stepped up like I said he should. He did. Wow. 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 What a comeback if you are Egypt. Yeah, you might want it. The Egyptian king indeed. The Egyptian king. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. No, nothing else to say, guys. But this man came up clutch. This man came up clutch when I told him to come up clutch. And look what he did. Mo Salah, goal and an assist. The man came clutch. What a comeback for Egypt. What an absolutely great comeback from Egypt. 1-0 down. The Egyptian king steps up. Oops, almost the camera was about to fall down. What a game of football. I think that was really entertaining. I feel bad for Morocco because they have been playing really good this tournament, but I feel like they just went a bit too defensive after the goal, and they allowed Egypt to grow more and more into the game. So if you're a Moroccan fan, you just think to yourself, why don't we just go for a second and just try and, end the game like that? They didn't. And then they allowed Egypt to grow more and more. And I said the corners would eventually pay off for Egypt. And then, Abdel Mohanem, he got obviously the header in, and then Salah puts it into the back of the net. And then Salah just with the goal for Trezeguet, just going down the wing and just puts in the perfect ball to Trezeguet. And if he missed that, my God, that would have been horrible. But the Egyptian king, King Salah, steps up with a goal and assist, and Egypt are on to the semifinals, and they're playing the hosts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know who's going to win that game. Why do I even do predictions? I've gotten all my predictions wrong in the semifinals, guys. I mean, the quarterfinals. What do I know? But sometimes you get some right and you get some wrong. And this round, I'm getting them very, very wrong. Indeed, yeah, we got Egypt versus Cameroon. New York, I just woke up to see Afcon. Long night sipping. I won't get him. Egypt, Cameroon going to be a match of the tournament. Indeed, Mike Perisic and Bastoni will pocket Salah. Little joke. We'll find out. We'll find out. Except Bastoni, I really rate Bastoni. EU Revics, Salah the king. Indeed, while Egypt after the game versus Nigeria, I didn't even see them beating Ivory Coast. Mucho respect to Salah and co. Indeed, King Salah. If Senegal and Egypt get to the final, does that mean we might see Salah versus Mane? Well, of course. Then that would be Salah representing Egypt and Sadio Mane representing Senegal. And I think somebody said that Sadio Mane is going to play tonight. I think somebody said that, so we'll see what happened. People keep downing Egypt. They do, man. They do. I got to say kudos to, obviously, Football Pharaoh. You know what? I said that they would have to shithouse their way. And when I mean shithouse, I mean, 1-0, kind of defend and get, some counterattack goal. But Egypt have played very well in these two games. Okay, maybe you could say after they scored the goal and when Salah scored the goal, they went a bit too defensive and they got it to extra time. Extra time, they were then pressing for a goal. They got the goal with Trezeguet, excuse me. So I got to give massive credit to Egypt. I think they've really stepped up their performances in this round of 16 and quarterfinals. See you at the USA game. Exactly. Doggo. I won't get him. He's sleeping nice and calmly at the moment. Cameroon versus Egypt, but home advantage. I agree. Salah did what he does best, running down the wing. Exactly, Leash. Hard luck, Morocco. Great game. True derby. This was a great game. This was what you want in international football. You want a little bit of tension. You want a little bit of physicality. You want the big players stepping up. And that's what we got today in this matchup between two great sides. Afcon, you can't expect the unexpected. 100% agree with that. Great derby. Always sucks to lose one from a personal experience. Yeah, it always sucks to lose in derbies. The Morocco didn't raise their game enough. Nope, they didn't. Disappointing. Will there be any World Cup qualifiers today? There's the USA versus Canada, Eric. That's why. There's the USA versus Canada. It's CONCACAF night tonight. If Afcon has taught me anything, you can never fully predict what will happen in a football game. 100% Leash. I don't listen to me when it comes to predictions anymore, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Very much enjoyed the watch-alongs during the Afcon. Will you do any for the FA Cup, league fixtures during the club? Yes, 100%. I will bring them, I think, for big games on weekends, maybe once in a while, because I love international tournaments, so that's why I have a lot of watch-alongs. But then, obviously, with Champions League and Europa League, they're coming for them. Oh, yeah. When Liverpool play Inter, you know where to come and watch the watch-along. Even if you're an Inter fan, I give you guys a lot of credit. As you guys know, Donut, thank you for the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. I could do a donut right now as well. Get your rest in for USA versus Canada. We got a big one. Bro. And I think Egypt should go up to rank 35. They should. Thanks for the stream, Mike. See you at the Canada-USA game. Street, get some rest and charge the batteries. Indeed. Shame we can't see both Egypt and Senegal at the Qatar. it is a shame, but that's football, and sometimes life isn't fair. But I'm gonna head out, guys. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We had a good turnout today, and glad you all enjoyed the content. Remember to hit the like button if you haven't done so already on the stream on your way out. Subscribe if you're new around here. I will see you guys in about 2 hours for USA versus Canada. I'll have the USA jersey on. Don't worry about that. Have a beautiful day, guys. Stay safe in this crazy world.